I'll take you for a ride on the devil's ship. I'll take you for a ride where you sink or swim. Now come with me and let this story begin.
Yeah, Kevin, Quinn, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
So it turns out you two have been out and about, recording, trying to make a series, a comedy series, that everyone has said is the most hilarious thing to ever come out of this city since Poseidon's nudes leaked.
I gotta see those. That sounds good.
You been having fun with it? You guys, how long did it take you to do this?
It's been a long time coming. When did
We wrote it a while ago.
Yeah, probably. We started actually writing probably a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Then we started filming in like August.
Oh, fuck, so it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while, and then we're only going to be finishing up reshoots in the next 2 weeks. So
Yeah, we're
Exciting.
Still working on it.
still going on.
And Kevin, you weren't a stand-up?
No, yeah, I do stand up.
You do stand-up,
You
okay.
just started.
You just started, okay. You've bullied him into it? Would you seduced him?
The opposite. I tried to get him not to do it.
He was like,
"What
you don't
are
want to
an
do
idiot?"
this. This is terrible.
This is going to ruin your life.
Everyone's saying, don't come do this.
And now he gets up pretty often. He's been pretty active in this.
You just said everyone's insane. You come to the conclusion that I've said on podcasts. People get mad at me that 95% of the scene are people with mental problems.
People get mad at you about that?
Yeah.
I think that's.
But it's valid. Like when you talk to
Not
the
me
real
included.
comics,
No, like anyone included.
No.
like, I'm crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
Everyone's
yeah.
crazy, I find.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, at least 95%, if not 99.
Yeah, okay, so you see it, okay.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, even the people that are halfway normal are still like, they'll say one thing, and you're like, oh, oh yeah,
Crazy person.
Yeah. We're all a little bit crazy.
We're all fucked up. That's why when you notice someone that you deem crazy, they're past the edge.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right, exactly.
They're like, if there's no open mic that day, that's a public masturbator. Like, the open mic is keeping women untrained safe.
Yeah, it's true.
You
Damn,
That's
dude.
good.
see it, yeah. It's
That's
very-
exactly what it is.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say something, but it was gonna be too specific. We're gonna know who we're talking about. So I said, fuck it.
It's
Let
lots
them
of
live.
crazy- Yeah, lots
Let
of
them
crazy
live.
people.
So, what else you guys been up to?
I mean, that's been the main thing. Yeah, so we just dropped episode 1 on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be dropping new episodes every week. There's 6 episodes total.
I have the links in the description, so if anyone's listening right now, just click.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so the project is called Pussy Patrol. Pussy Patrol, the docu-series.
Nice.
It's about these two wannabe rappers. And it's about them trying to find fame and interacting in the real world. The whole series, the most of the series actually takes place in Toronto. That's where the two characters end up trying to trying to make it big, like Drake.
And they're the only two characters in the entire thing.
Yes.
We're interacting with real people the rest of the way.
Yeah, I saw the drive-through. I got to
Right,
sit down and
yeah.
watch the first full episode.
Oh, nice. Okay, great. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yes. So everybody's real people in it. That's like the idea. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. The next episodes are a lot crazier.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
happy
Yeah.
to say
Get
every
fucking
episode
wild.
gets fucking crazier.
The first,
Yeah,
the
okay,
first
good.
3 are good. 3 gets really crazy, and then 4, 5, 6 are fucking nuts.
Yeah. So it's good. I'm excited. Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are doing this. I'm glad you guys fucking put your minds to it and create something cool.
It was, it's been a long time coming. It's, I mean, the initial concept we came up with like 5 or so years ago. We actually it started as a school project.
Yeah, your
in Seja.
end of year project.
Yeah, my final project in Seja at Abbott. We made a movie basically, and it was
About these rappers?
Yeah, these same 2 characters, Pussy Patrol. I don't know, about 4 or 5 years ago we were talking about it, and we're like, fuck, what if we made this into like a series, an episodic. And it was something we're like, yeah, we'll do it. And we've been brainstorming over the years, and then fucking COVID, right? And then it was like, because we were kind of planning to do it right before COVID.
Yeah,
actually.
like we were getting geared up, ready to
And
do it.
Thank
and then-
God for COVID,
because we weren't ready.
Yeah, we
We
were not
weren't
ready.
ready at all.
It would have been pretty bad. But
Yeah, man, I wish. You said you weren't ready. Before I started podcasting in 2010. Before that, me and my friends would do the same stuff. We had these things. I don't know if we could even find those videos. I hope not. I remember putting all my money in this little episode that we wanted to make to try to
nice.
do a series. Bro, it was so bad.
Looking back on it now.
what
It
part of
was
it?
so. It's just so on paper. I wrote a very funny script. So this is fucking hilarious.
Nice.
But these are no one knew how to act. No one knew how to film properly. No one. It was.
Those are kind of important pieces.
Yeah. Those are the huge. So yeah, you rent all the equipment, you spend all your money, but you're like, this fucking shit. This fucking shit, you know? And that's how I got into podcasting, because I think we needed, I needed a creative outlet, and I had no more money left.
Okay.
And I bought a Logitech microphone in 2010, and I started podcasting early, when it was like early, when people thought it was pirate radio.
That is early.
Pirate radio.
Yeah, it was the same thing as pirate radio at the time. That's how it was viewed. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. When did you start doing stand-up?
I started doing stand-up April 2012, and I started podcasting October 2010.
Okay, got you. Oh wow, okay, that was pretty soon. That was pretty soon after.
2 years later, I started stand-up. I started podcasting first. It was
That's
podcast and then
interesting.
stand-up.
Normally
Normally it's the other way around, but it's because there was no podcast scene. Like when I got into it, I was actually one of the first people in Canada that was podcasting. I was one of the first, and I loved it. Because I always like talk radio. I like Opie and Anthony and the Howard Stern stuff. I love that shit.
Yeah, I mean that's right around that time, right when that shit ended.
So I was heavily influenced. I was at EA. I was working, and I had my headphones on all day, and I was listening to Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
So that's what I knew.
Yeah, sure.
You know? So I didn't.
Oh, dude, what a great show.
It was good times.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want back then.
Oh man,
I still do.
Crazy.
That's
Dude,
what's gonna get me in
I still
trouble.
listen to all those old shows. It's great shit.
Did you hear about that comedy group in Canada, Danger Cats? Poseidon, you want to bring up Danger Cats?
Say
It came up in my feed again yesterday on Instagram, and it made me think of you guys, just because they're doing
they're so
comedy, but as a
handsome?
group, and they're studs,
Really? Thank God.
handsome, cute dudes.
Oh, they're cute.
No, it's so what happened to these guys? The main guy is getting sued for a joke he said a decade ago
A decade ago.
on a roast battle.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, dude, Canada's losing its fucking mind.
Can't you not be sued for roast battles?
Yeah,
Isn't that
so-
like part of the?
Yeah,
It's in the contract.
and then like they're trying to go to Winnipeg or different places, and then there's these groups of like Winnipeg Diversity Coalition. They're trying to boycott, and they're pressuring places not to let them play because they have offensive.
This is the guy?
Thunder Bay, which is like a non-diverse group of retarded white women. They're well, actually, that's their diversity. They're neurodiverse.
They're retarded.
So
it's neurodivergent, sir.
So yeah, the Danger Cats. But if you hear the joke, he makes a joke about residential schools. He goes to a woman. He goes, you're responsible for more dead babies than there are in like I don't know, in the back of that church or whatever. Like little references.
But this was 10 years ago.
Even if it was now, it's a roast.
For sure. But that's.
But this was a long time ago. Yeah.
But he was ahead of the curve. if
Yeah, this-
anything. I
this guy's a pioneer.
We're talking about
What?
this stuff like
We
a
should
few
build a
years ago.
statue of this man.
There's no
Yeah,
light.
yeah.
being
Diversity
shown on this
Thunder
at
Bay
all.
is calling for the cancellation of an upcoming comedy show over concerns about racist content and alleged ties to white nationalist groups.
So that's what they do now.
That's
That's what they do now.
insane.
So the second you're an offensive, you know what they do. So
You're
this
a part
guy,
of these
This
groups
man
in
is the
media.
Yeah.
face of white nationalism.
yeah. So I saw him talk once. Like I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like the reaches are insane. That's go next. That's Thunder Bay Diversity or Diversity Thunder Bay. That's
But
So diverse.
okay, so
That's
wait, so these are the
diverse.
people who are upset
Boycotting.
with him?
yeah. Well, now because they found out that he's doing a show there,
3 bitches.
and they're like, "Ha!" They said offensive stuff on the internets.
That's crazy. They're very. How do you
Yeah,
even
try to bring
find
up some
something
videos.
that old?
Okay, so Chris Ramsey.
Yeah.
So Chris Ramsey was talking about this on the last episode, 2 Drink Minimum, and it's so scary. So they're trying to pass this. I think it's C63, Bill C63. They're trying to pass this bill now in Canada where you can go back retroactively and find anything online. Let's say you said in a podcast 10 years ago that you find offensive, part of hate speech, or
Yeah, yeah.
but it's very vague, right? Hate speech is also
Sure.
that's why we're worried about the hate speech laws. Then you could sue the person, even if you weren't directly related to. So let's say right now I hate you. I find something you said 10 years ago. You're like, these fucking Greeks,
You
bunch
could,
of bunch
you
of
could, but you
fags.
could, by
I
the
was
way.
nervous
So-
coming onto this to begin with, but now you're not helping me.
So then you take that and you go, I'm not Greek, but I'm offended that he called Greeks fags or whatever.
Yeah.
They take it to you're allowed because it's the Human Rights Tribunal, I think, that has to run this. So you're allowed to do it for free. You don't have to pay for a lawyer. So you could just start suing people. And then there's incentive that if you win, you get part of the money that the government fines the person. So it could be monetizable for trolls.
Is this just like snitches getting rewarded?
Yeah, it's
basically?
fucking crazy.
That's absurd.
Yeah. And the way they phrased it, so this is what I noticed about our acts, is just like in the U.S. They phrased it like this is the Online Child Harms Act. So it's to protect kids online. That's the first paragraph. And then you read into it, and it's not about
This is
kids.
just a witch
It's just
hunt.
in general. Yeah.
I thought you, buddy, Mike Ward. I thought he fucking won all this shit.
So
I
that's
thought
the
it was
piss off.
all
Mike
over.
had to go to court. He lost 10 years of his life, $400,000 later.
Yeah.
And now they're like, nah, we're just gonna create
We're
something else.
running it back. Part 2.
It's nuts. But Poseidon, look at the Danger Cats. See if you can find a video, because I think there's even a video of what the guy had said of the roast battle.
Danger Cats roast battle.
Well, yeah, I don't know what the guy's name is. You should find the main guy. Oh,
Is it this one?
comedian. What does it say?
As distraction. No.
No, go down. Dun, dun,
A
dun.
roast
Angry
is a
woman
really
leaves show.
weird
I love
one.
it.
Hold on. Let me Google which member of Danger Cats.
Just type in. Over Robert. Oh yeah. So look at this too. This is fucking funny. Scroll down. You know who Robert Picton is?
No.
He was the guy in Vancouver that murdered a lot of prostitutes.
Mm.
Remember that guy?
No.
He murdered prostitutes. Dude, he was like a serial
When was this?
early 2000s.
Okay.
And he buried early 2000s, end of the 90s, and he buried them in like this farm that he had. Like he had all this
Nice.
land, and they found like a couple of.
And then he was growing other
Yeah.
prostitutes.
That's how he grew them. He's like, I could grow more.
That's where they come from.
So he's up for parole. But scroll down, look at the shirts they made. Picton Farms.
Oh my god.
But what is the
Appetite for
Danger
Spite.
Cats made these shirts?
Yeah.
And are people upset about that?
Well, some people are upset.
Okay.
Over what does it say,
Over
bro?
50 flavors of hookery smoked bacon.
Yeah, because that's how many they found. Yeah,
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's cool.
but
Those are good shirts, though.
now, so what's funny is
Hardcore.
they're mad at them, and they're like they should be canceled for making those shirts because they're making fun of the guy and the whole situation. But I think the guy's up for parole. So the bigger joke here is that the government is allowing this guy to be released. That should be way more
Right.
You
offensive.
think he's gonna buy a shirt?
Imagine he's like,
By,
oh, thank you.
by
dog."
the way, can we address something? This looks like it's on somebody's bed. So this person bought these shirts. Oh, no, they could have taken it off the internet.
Yeah, you were gonna say stupid, and I saw it coming. I was preparing my fucking AK to fire all over you.
I am out of it today.
Shirt taken down, multiple shows canceled.
canceled.
We're such pussies.
I mean, that's rock and roll, though. Like, why are we getting upset with it? Like,
That's just a rip off of another shirt, no?
Yeah, that's a Guns N' Roses theme.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
the Danger Cats. They're just having fun,
yeah.
and it's not. And the joke here's the crazy part: is the joke is on the situation. It's
Well,
not
the
on.
joke is that there's a shirt. Like,
Yeah.
that is the joke.
That's the joke.
That
It's the
why
situa-
fuck
it's
would
not-
there be a shirt
Yeah.
for this guy?
Exactly. But it's people who don't understand satire that try to police it. It's always the same thing.
And end up coming off,
Retarded.
yeah, because it's like you're actually hurt. Like, by attacking this, you're kind of attacking the opposite of what you like. This guy's making fun of. Nobody's in support of fucking a guy who kills
A
bunch of
mass murderer. Yeah,
prostitutes.
no one's in support. It's just they're clearly making light of a serious situation. That's what we're supposed to be doing.
Bro, his Instagram. Comedian, crisis actor, prostitute.
I love it.
Bro, what?
Yeah, bro. You telling me this is not lovable? It's a lovable dude.
This isn't the murderer. I hope he doesn't
Is
have
he
an
the one
Instagram.
that...
Nuts.
From prison.
Can't wait to come out, law.
Yeah, coming out whores.
Just
Well,
you
that's
wait.
it, dude. If that guy was selling shirts, like, you could
ooh.
understand why people are upset.
Is he the one... there's Brendan Black here. Who was it that...
Yo, reach out to this guy, to these guys. We'll bring him to Montreal. We'll do a show together. We'll fucking rent a venue. We'll do a show. Bring him on the podcast.
Okay, yeah, so they're really losing dates there, right?
Yeah, it depends where you go because there's these small towns where people just they get these groups of activists and they think I'm making the world a better place. Danger Cats will not perform here, which means no, it doesn't matter. Children are getting raped across the sea. That doesn't matter because Danger Cats will not be performing in my town. Like, they're so stupid.
They're
Is
doing
that an
God's
angry
work.
lady there? It says manager. Click on that.
I gotta
Oh,
say.
you gotta sign in. You don't know you're signing?
No.
No, look, I'm all for freedom of speech. I'm all for
Oh, they made the news.
satire, comedy. Because here's the thing that bothers me, Poseidon.
Yeah.
These same people don't understand, not them, the people that are against this, how stupid their arguments are. Yeah, and I've been saying it to people to put in perspective. That's the art form. we're gonna make fun of serious situations. 9/11, October 7th,
Sure.
the murder we've
Those are like
committed
half
before
the
we came
jokes
here.
you hear every time you go see stand.
Yeah, you just fuck around.
Everyone has the same 9/11 jokes and Holocaust jokes.
Yeah.
You getting mad at that is the equivalent of you phoning Warner Brothers or Miramax or whoever did American History X, and you're like, Edward Norton, I saw him curb stop a black man. Why would you kill a black man for a movie? And someone has to explain to you, this is theater. This is not real, ma'am.
Sure.
We're putting you in that. You have to feel what it's like, but none of this is real. Aliens, they're not actually fighting an alien on a ship. This isn't real.
I mean, even yeah, he's a good guy by the end of that movie. I'm sure that would upset
Edward Norton?
lots of people.
That upset a lot of, because that's the other thing is this generation now says you can never redeem yourself. So what's the point?
Yeah.
Why criticize him if it's not going to help?
Right. It's weird who we choose to forgive. Like you'll watch
The
you'll
Channel
watch
5
like a
news guy's back. He's already back. What's his name? Andrew Callahan.
Who's that?
There's the Channel 5
yeah,
news.
yeah.
He
What
got
did he do?
canceled,
He's
I
back?
think. Yeah, he's just already making content again. He just waited like 2
that's
years. He's
cool.
like,
What did he do?
I don't know what he did. Sexual.
No, he
assault?
looks
I think
funny.
it was sexual assault or something like that. But
Probably
he
wasn't
just
great.
disappeared for 2 years, and now he's just back and he's making content again.
This is what I find weird too. Is a lot of the sex stuff, assault. I'm not talking about. I don't care if you're banging, if you have an orgies, consent.
Underage.
Yeah,
I can't remember though. Don't quote me.
Consensual adults is none of my business.
Sure.
But like if you're doing illegal shit, kids, all that stuff, they keep fucking coming back. But
Right.
jokes that you said 10 years ago is unheard of. Like that we can't have back. You're
Yeah,
evil.
yeah,
We're such a stupid society.
It's weird. Yeah, no, it's weird, dude. Dude, you watch at TED Talks where some guy's like, yeah, man, I used to be a Nazi. I used to have fucking swastikas. I used to go around with a baseball bat. And people are like, woo, but you don't anymore, you know?
He's like, not on weekdays.
But it's weird we'll choose to, like, we'll clap for somebody like that. But then
Like in 10 years from now, is Pussy Patrol going to get in trouble for being called Pussy
10
Patrol?
years from now, I'm sure
Yeah.
it'll
happen
sooner
soon,
than that.
yeah.
I mean, dude, the
Sooner
one we
than
made
that? Oh,
in
man.
college, there's definitely some cancelable offenses.
Incriminating.
Well, cancelable. This is what I'll give you guys as advice because I hope and I will try my best to push it as hard as I can because I hope it goes viral. I hope all this shit gets super big. The only advice I can give you is the bigger it gets, once it starts getting big, you're gonna start getting negative reaction. It's with everything. It happened to me. Too. It's unavoidable, inevitable because of a lot of things. Some people are just stupid; they don't get it. Some people are jealous. There's a lot of reasons. Just remember, it doesn't fucking matter. Because the people that will shit on you and the people that be like, I don't want this offense, these are people that never bought or never will buy tickets to come watch you guys. They have zero impact on your career. So if you try to like mold yourself to them, all you do is lose the people that like what you do. Don't, because that's a trap people fall into.
Right.
They apologize and they try to appease these idiots that will never buy a shirt, never watch a video, never come to a show. So you're appeasing people that don't matter. Let them talk.
Yeah, and it's also just like, maybe this isn't for you.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. So why would you appease them?
Yeah, right.
If I have a barbecue spot, I'm not going to try to appease the vegetarians. They're not going to eat them. I sell meat. They're not going to eat here anyway.
Yeah.
So fuck them.
I don't think we do anything that bad though.
No, and I mean,
Well, you set the homeless guy on fire. I think that was like
that was a little bit right. It was
a little gauche for my taste.
He said it was chill.
He gave us, dude. He signed the waiver.
Remember you pissed on that dead lady like that? That was crazy.
That was a little. We were in character.
Yeah, but she wasn't.
It was for the bit.
She wasn't in character. She was in intensive care.
Yeah.
That was
I mean, we had a few run-ins with the police, but nothing that.
well, you ran into the police.
Like one of our cameramen got put in the back of a cop car.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's badass.
Yeah. When we were in Toronto.
We were
What for?
filming on the side of a
Was he a
highway.
black guy?
Very white.
Oh well, then that is an odd thing to happen.
Yeah. So this is this.
As far as I know, the Toronto police, that's very odd.
Well, yeah. This guy was pissed.
This guy was
dude. He
angry,
so
man.
mad.
The officer?
He was really, really, really upset. So this project we made, it wasn't just the two of us. So we also worked with Tyler Rourke, who's a little bigger in the French scene, and Emil Nackley, who's a friend of ours.
who recorded it all.
And so we wrote this with these guys and shot it with them too. They were our cameramen, and also actually Zach Kick. I gotta make sure I shout out. Zach Kick came in really in the final stretch there. The last 3 episodes saved us.
Saved
Dude.
our asses.
We really needed an extra cameraman then, and he was there for us. Very funny. I love Zach Kick.
Let me know if you need something from us. He could play a mobster. I could do something for you. Got some equipment too.
Well, dude, hey man, look, once all
If you
of this
guys need
shit's
some,
over, we're gonna
don't be
start
shy
doing
because I know you're a shy
sketches.
cocksucker. You don't be shy.
Yeah.
He's so shy.
But yeah, dude, that police story was crazy. So our buddy Tyler was, we wanted to get one shot. in the show, we souped up our minivan. We put these stupid fucking stickers on
says
it.
Pussy Patrol on it. There's like a pot leaf on the top
There's
of it.
the Statue of Liberty with her tits out. It's
She got big
ridiculous. Yeah. Anyways, the initial story is that we want to go to New York, but that gets fucked up, and so we end up moving to Toronto. And so we wanted to get this nice shot of us driving into the city of
You see the
Toronto.
CN Tower, us like getting there.
So we had one of our buddies on the side of the highway, and which apparently is illegal.
Can't do that.
Can't do what?
You can't be
Out of
at
the
least in
car.
Toronto. You can't be on the side. You can't be walking around on the side of the highway.
That makes sense.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
Pretty sure I knew that.
Yeah, well, so yeah, we I mean, look, we had a hunch, but it was
Frowned
like,
upon.
Yeah,
We were like, wait, we'll get this quick. I don't
Yeah,
think it's gonna
yeah.
be a big deal. But then the cop guy showed up.
yeah, dude, he showed up.
Emil gets away, but Tyler gets put in the back of the car, and Emil calls us. He's like,
Is he running away?
Yeah, Emil
yeah,
with the
he
camera.
ran away. I mean, he was lucky. He was on top of the overpass.
Yeah.
While our buddy was like on the side of the street. So Emil ran away. He calls us, dude, fucking Tyler is in the back of the cop car right now. We're like, fuck. So the way the shot was is that we're driving the minivan across the highway. So we're on the highway driving when we get this call because we're trying to get the shot. So we fucking had to turn around. We're like, okay, we got to go find this cop. Pull over. The cop is still there on the side of the road with our buddy in the back seat. So we pull over
In the
this-
pussy machine.
in the
There's
fucking
stickers
pussy
all
machine.
over it. The cop car turns to Tyler. He's like, who the fuck are these guys? He's like, those are my friends.
That's who I was filming. So get out of the.
Get out of the pussy machine, sirs.
Yeah. So I get out of the car. I'm like, what's going on? Like, what can we do here? He's like, get the fuck back in the car. Get in the fucking car now. I'm like, all right. He's like, follow me. So I get in the car.
And you have to drive behind him?
Yeah, drive behind him. We pull over to some side street.
Now suck my dick.
Dude,
Collectively.
dude,
was
he was
crazy.
so mad. He was really fucking mad.
But then he was doing like bad cop and good cop, but he was playing both at the same time.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
nuts. He was
yeah.
like, you guys are really lucky, but if I wanted to, I could have shot you with my beanbag.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like, what?
He's
the
he's like the only reason.
Why are you making me do this to you?
Yeah.
He's like, oh my God.
Yeah, he's great.
He's like, the pepper spray's a lot less paperwork.
Yeah, that's what he kept saying.
dude.
He was like, or no, it was the bean bags are
The
less
beanbags,
paperwork. So
yeah.
I would have shot you with the bean bags because it's less paperwork for me.
But then we got a
What
big
the
What?
fuck? Like you let that. But then by the end of the whole interaction, this guy was asking us for a photo in front of the van.
Yeah, hang on, let me find it.
Oh, the cop?
The cop.
I
yeah.
have-
The cop immediately became a fan? Can I see the
It
photo?
was crazy. Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
nuts.
maybe don't put this up just because I don't want to get this guy in trouble. He was cool enough. So that's Tyler with me there.
Yeah.
we're out of
Oh,
character
wait. Is
at
this
that
the same
point.
cop?
Yeah.
That's the
That was the
cop.
cop.
Oh, yeah. He looks like he's a bit of a cunt.
He
Yeah,
was a bit
dude,
of a
he
cunt.
was-
He had a bit of a lisp too, or something. Like he
Yeah.
sounded
Oh, the
weird too.
other police officers make fun of me.
Yeah. Oh man,
Oh, he was
but it was
Spanish?
that thing where he kept being cool for a few seconds. He was like, "This is fucking hilarious, guys. This is so ridiculous. I got to get a photo." And then he'd be like, "But seriously though, I could have really fucked you guys up."
Yeah, he's like, you're only getting like $100 ticket, but I could have given you like 5,000 for not having a permit and stuff.
"Yeah, right. Not having a permit to film."
Yeah.
Like,
I hate it
alright.
when they say shit like that.
He's just like threatening us, but being like, this is still kind of cool.
Yeah.
Not having a permit to film. Dude, everyone is on their phone filming everything at every fucking moment in a public place. Go fuck yourself.
That's actually very
it's
true.
Very weird.
Go fuck yourself,
It's
you
because
idiot.
we have a camera and not a phone.
Yeah.
that it's like it's a thing now.
People are so stupid. But I love it that you guys had that adventure.
Yeah, we did some crazy
Well, we had a
stuff.
few interactions with police. I mean, we have one in episode 1, which was
We purposely got pulled over.
it was
You were
part of the
trying to get
story.
pulled over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually hard to get pulled over. Dude, when you're
3
a white
hours,
guy,
up
if you
and
can
down.
believe it. Yeah, it took us about 3 hours. We bumped into many cops where we were like, we spotted a car, started doing like illegal shit, like
Speeding.
driving like a maniac.
Look at those good white boys.
Yeah, dude.
They're
And,
having-
and in that
there's
van
stickers
with the
on the
fucking
van.
pot leaf on the front of it. And
Like,
the
those boys are
Statue of
just
Liberty
having some
sits.
fun.
Yeah. It's, no, dude, the white privilege, that was really the first time. I was like, this is a real thing.
Yeah, you see shit like that and you're like, God damn it, cops, I'm trying to save your image.
Yeah,
You're not
yeah.
helping me.
No, not at all.
You know, I literally just stabbed a man in front of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Even when he did pull us over, like we like kind of were assholes. We're being divas about him pulling us over, and he did not want to give us anything.
But you know what? But he saw the cameras. He knew, like, all right, I don't want to.
play it.
I don't want
or
to do anything too bad. I'm on
Yeah,
camera.
He was
right
pretty
now.
calm and collected.
Yeah. Anyways.
Which sucks.
Also, I watched a video the other day. Sorry, I'm interrupting. I watched a video. This guy starts doing. He's in a BMW or Mercedes, and he starts doing donuts around the cop car. This is somewhere in the U.S. And I think if it's too blatant that you're trying to mess with them, they'll just be like they won't even bother.
Well, but when we were young, we used to do
right,
stupid
that makes
shit.
sense.
I remember once, I don't know how the fuck we didn't get pulled over because people were calling the cops. We didn't have enough seats. And you know Alex? So Alex was in the trunk.
That's amazing. That's where he belongs.
Alex was in the trunk and we're driving.
Damn,
Threw him in the trunk. So we're driving. And we're at a red light and we're stopped. And then he's just knocking on he's like, oh, man. And you see people at the bus stop just pulling out their phones and shit like that. And we're like, stop doing fast, bro. We're going to get in trouble. And they were passing cops in, but no one ever pulled us over.
Oof.
And had they pulled us over, first of all, that's super dangerous.
Yeah.
But also, it looks terrible.
Sure.
Yeah,
It
not
looks
a good look. Not a good look at all.
No, I'm bad in those. Anytime I get pulled over, I'm bad in those interactions because I like to give the cop a hard time. I think it's I think that's like white privilege. I think that's what we should be doing as white people.
You should exercise being a cop.
Yeah,
to
dude, you
cops.
should be I should be an asshole to the cops because minorities can't, and these cops deserve it. You know, I think so.
As a black man, I don't take any chances.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't take any fucking
Well, that's why-
chances,
so
bro.
I'm doing it for you, dude.
Yeah, you're doing it for me.
Yeah.
Get away with it because I
Somebody-
can't.
Well, that's it. That's exactly it, dude.
They gotta earn
Somebody's
that paycheck somehow too.
Yeah.
I get pulled over an absurd amount. Like I get pulled over a lot.
It's a
Yeah.
Greek
What are you
thing.
doing?
I don't know,
now?
but how do they know? That's what always fucks me.
You look kind of Greek.
I always fucks me. I go, fuck, man, but don't I look from a distance just like another Quebecer?
You're right.
But I get pulled over a lot.
Well, how's your driving?
I'm a great driver.
Yeah, maybe.
You're a great
maybe
driver.
that's
Yeah.
what it is.
Most of what happens on the road, I take as a suggestion. Red lights.
So we figured it out.
No,
that
for real.
might
I'll
be
get
a
pulled over for
problem.
random shit, and then sometimes they'll bully me. They'll tell me like I could, or the worst I hate is, tu
Give you
pressé?
wedgies.
Is it like, are you in a rush?
What?
Are you like, what do you care if I'm in a rush or not? Was I speeding? No. So what do you care if I'm in a
If
what
I
kind of?
say yes, does this end?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you're in a rush. Sorry.
Yeah. So I hate every time I get that. I know I'm gonna get bullied.
Yeah.
You in a rush?
Because we're gonna take our time here today.
Yeah. So I'm like, no, what's up?
No, yeah, they
No,
love
like,
asking you questions. Trying
Where
to
you?
get you
The
to-
worst is where you coming from and where you going. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
did
right.
I do something? Because now it's like you're fishing.
Sure.
Just tell me I broke a law and tell me what it is or something like that. But if I haven't and you're just trying to get me to incriminate myself,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
this is insane. What do you care where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Come from your mom's house, bro. What the fuck do you care? Like,
Not about to start snitching on myself.
yeah, cause you imagine. What were you? I beat a dude up in the alley. Looked kind of gay.
coming from
I
a
had no
drug
choice. Like it's just crazy. What are you saying? Like what do you think I'm gonna admit to? Y'all know the truth? I was doing a shitty open mic and I'm going to another one.
Exactly.
That's the truth, sir. There's no crime
I
here,
got a ticket
except for me
earlier for
wasting my
parking
life.
illegally.
That's the
Come on,
crime.
man.
So
Yeah, I
dumb.
mean, you could introduce them to a few.
Sometimes you get a good cop though.
Yeah.
Oh
sometimes.
yeah, sure, and that's always nice. Yeah, you appreciate a good cop when they're.
At night.
I got pulled over for peeing in like a snowbank when I was like 18. It was a nice lady cop. And she was
You got
like-
pulled over?
Not
You were
pulled over,
peeing
not
while
pulled over,
okay.
not pulled over.
Dude, I was
was a
peeing
drive-
while
it was a
driving.
drive-by.
Yeah.
I don't know what the big ideal was, but whatever. But no, she was like very sweet. She's like, "Are you close to home?" Like, yeah. She's like, "Allez-y chez toi, mon chou." And I was like,
Ah.
"That's the nicest
Yeah,
thing in
that's
the
a good one.
world."
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, because you see, it's a fucking stupid kid who's drunk and he should just go home.
Yeah.
Nah, I think she wanted to smash, bro.
So I was leaving the Star Wars show last Saturday. Was I not last Saturday, the week before?
Yeah.
And I went with the whole crew. We went to a bar.
burlesque.
The burlesque thing. And it was this big gay bar, okay? So we go to the gay bar, and then after, like it's like 3 a.m. almost. I left a little bit before everyone else so that I don't have to wait in coat check. So I go to the lane, and I'm taking a piss in the lane, and I hear people walk, and the whole time I'm like, oh, fuck. There are a lot of cops out here. They could if they want to be dicks, because, dude, my stream was too strong. I couldn't stop.
We're not stopping.
I go, if that's a cop that comes, they're going to give me a ticket. And then I start to get really angry. I think, and this scenario never happened. The cop stands up, and I was getting mad. I go, because I know that there's dudes sucking each other off on the next block, but I'm going to get in trouble for fucking peeing on this wall. No one stopped me from peeing on the wall. No one, but in my head, I was like, if these motherfuckers stop me, this is bullshit. Because I keep seeing at night crackheads sucking each other off.
No.
Yeah.
You see?
You could see it too. I
Really?
could show you where they do it. Yeah.
If you're interested.
Yeah, because I saw it twice. I saw a crackhead suck another. I also saw a crackhead that came out of a recycling bin. I've seen,
Like a piranha plant.
I saw
Oscar the Grouch.
like Oscar the Grouch. I saw right in front of Le National. I felt like I was playing VR GTA. So I come out and I'm just standing in front of the National. There's a metro in front. I forget what metro it is, but there's a metro right in front. Baudry, maybe. Fuck, I haven't taken the metro forever, but it's right in front. So you're watching. A cop car pulls up, like a GTA.
Sure.
There's a guy on the floor that I hadn't noticed, a crackhead. They're trying to fit. An ambulance comes. They take him. This whole thing leaves. Then there's a fire. 2 minutes later, you're looking. There's a fire in the trash can. People come to get rid of the fire, grab another guy, take like if you're sitting in GTA and just watching random shit happen. And then I ask the staff, I go, is this normal? They go, dude, this is like the neighborhood's gone to shit. It's just crackheads everywhere. It's like there was a war with crackheads, and the crackheads won that fucking war, bro.
Hey, good for that.
It's crazy.
And
dick
they
sucking.
needed a win, to be honest. They've been down the past
deserve
couple of
it.
years.
Yeah, walking, because when you leave, like there's two parallel streets that one goes up, one goes down. I park my car around there because I don't want to pay for. So I park in like the residential when there's no stickers.
Okay.
And walking down, there's the two first lanes. You always see after midnight. There's always either they're hanging out smoking crack or sucking each other off. When I'm walking at night and I look, I go, holy fuck.
I mean, the sucking off. At least they're not smoking crack. You know.
But what do you think they do before they start sucking each other?
That's
off?
my question. Is
A lot
the
of
sucking off?
crack.
Is it just two dudes that want to suck each other's dicks, or is there an is it some kind of an interaction?
Oh, right.
Like
sure.
a transaction,
business.
rather.
Transaction,
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know, but yeah, it's a mess. It's like what you see in movies, like exaggerated.
Yeah.
Just hang around that area. And if you ever want to go film something over there, go whenever the fuck you want. Spend an hour. You can get crazy footage.
Some good footage.
I don't know if we need that.
Yeah.
We risk the cameras at that point.
Yeah,
Someone
yeah.
just taking the
That
cameras.
was always a scary. Even in Toronto, man, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of. It's sad.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
lot.
I'm not happy that there's all this. Look at Vancouver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not happy. I'm just
No,
saying
dude.
this is reality.
Yeah, it's
we
scary.
win nothing by hiding it.
No, sure.
And the Poseidon, I didn't get a chance to talk to
Oh,
you.
yeah, what was
Saturday, Starbucks, they got mad at me. So I go to Starbucks almost every day during the burlesque show, and multiple times. And these fucking coffees are expensive, and I tip them, right?
Yeah.
So fucking shit. So I come out of the National, I'm walking right in front of Starbucks. There's a crackhead I've seen her. She's an older lady with missing 2 teeth in front. And she's like, I have a drink. I'm like, get the fuck away from me. Like, I'm just angry. And then I look at her, I go, you really want a drink? She's like, I just want one of those coffees with the foam and the caramel. Like, she saw a lot of these young girls getting that cold. So for some reason, I'm like, oh, I feel bad. Like, she's seeing it and she's just jealous. She didn't even want food. She's just seeing it and she's like, I want to taste that.
Yeah, that's
So I
a
go,
good one.
yeah, so I go, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. I spent $10 on way dumber shit.
Sure.
So I go, come inside. So we walk inside Starbucks. Get the fuck out of here. We told you to get the fuck out of here. So now I'm caught in the middle.
Yeah, you're part of it.
Yeah, now I'm part of it. And I go, and she's like, no, I have one. He's gonna get this guy. So she's pointing,
no.
and now it either looks like, is he fucking this broad for
Yeah.
coffee? Like, what is happening? So then I'm like, I'm just gonna. You guys see me every day. I'm across the street.
Right.
I'm just gonna get it. And then she's so pissed. The one lady's working. She goes, okay, what do you want? And I go, I just want my regulars, the latte, no sugar, and whatever the crackhead wants. And then the crackhead's like, I want it with caramel. And she's like, okay. And I go, get her the biggest size. And then she goes, can I have some chocolate? You already said caramel. I'm giving you caramel. And they're just fucking angry. And
There was a prior altercation.
yeah. And now I was part of this.
Yeah.
And when they were giving, they're like, here, this is for fucking her. This is for, and they're just giving, and they were so angry, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I ruined my relationship with these
It happened
baristas.
to me at a McDonald's, dude. I was at a drive-through. Do you remember that? I told you about it the next day, but I was at a drive-through and I went to go order some food and a guy came up to me. He's like, hey man, can you get me a chicken? And then I was like, yeah, sure, no problem.
Like
And
you're
then-
in your car.
Yeah, I'm in my car and the lady gets on the thing. She's like, is he there again? I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, I know, I see him on the cameras. I'm not serving you. And then they wouldn't give me food.
They wouldn't give you
They
food?
wouldn't give me food. Yeah. And I was like so down. It was
What does
like
that have to
3
do
in the
with me? I
morning.
own a car. I'm clearly not the same
Yeah,
level as him.
Yeah. I'm like, I have the car. I'm good for it. I swear. I can afford it.
So you're allowed to walk through the drive-through.
Yeah.
Which I feel like you should be.
Oh,
We've
totally.
tried.
Dude,
We've tried on
dude,
bikes
I
when
remember
we were
in,
younger.
in like high school. No, I worked one time on a bike.
Yeah, I
Like,
remember-
the person was working was like, yeah, what the fuck?
What do I
gives a
care?
shit?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm giving you your order
it's
through
the
a window.
exact same thing. Yeah.
Whether you walk, drive, take a skate, what the fuck do I
Right,
care?
right.
I hate people that are. There's a lot of people that are sticklers for dumb rules.
Oh yeah, man.
But also, those are the people that keep those places afloat.
Yeah,
you know,
maybe,
that keep
yeah.
those people, like the hard asses.
Nah,
where
man,
you're like,
they're
what the
nerds,
fuck?
bro. Fuck
yeah,
those
they are. But also, you need those people for a McDonald's to be functional. Like, you go to a shitty McDonald's where nobody cares. You're waiting for your food.
Yeah.
You know, and you get one of these fucking like a little bit autistic perfect. Just the right amount of autism, dude.
You know,
you're not missing your pickles. You're getting what you ordered.
it depends how much power you give these dorks. Because once you allow these dorks to go into politics, that's when we get to the point where we want to choke them. Because they're the same dorks. They're like, well, technically it says Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
Yeah, sure.
So you can't marry them.
Right,
What are you,
right.
bro? Mind your business, you fucking loser. So that's the problem with these dorks. When they get too anal.
Yeah.
And they start power tripping.
They start power tripping. If they're in the wrong spot, that's where your rights get taken away by an idiot
Absolutely.
who's like,
But that's why, dude. You want that guy working at McDonald's.
Yes.
You want him working at the Depener.
Yeah, I don't want him running the
He's
government.
not giving you cigarettes when you're 17, but he probably shouldn't, you know? So,
yeah, you need them at lower jobs, these guys. These dorks that are sticklers for everything. Like, well, here and then, it'll take care of a
dude,
business.
but that guy will help you build a house, you know?
Yeah.
You put him in Home Depot, he's going to know
pretty
exactly what
efficient.
wood you need, you know?
yeah, you're right.
I feel like there's also a lot of bouncers that are like that.
There's some that are
They're
dicks.
like
Some that are
power
cool as
trip.
shit,
Yeah,
though.
the cool ones
there's
are the
some
best.
cool bouncers, some cool bartenders, but there's also some shitty bartenders, some shitty fucking bouncers,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Bouncers used to get away with a lot more, though.
Yeah, dude.
They used to get away with more.
Before cameras? Yeah, dude. They used to beat the shit out of people for looking weird.
I mean, we all used to get away with more.
Yeah, of course.
Before cameras. Dude, cameras suck. You can't assault. You can't like it. The littlest
assault.
thing ends up on the internet, and you're a celebrity now for a few days. And it's the worst kind of celebrity. It's straight to cancellation. There's nothing. You don't get any of the glory of being a famous person. You just get the worst.
Yeah. There's no like, oh, look at how cool this is. It's like, no, this is.
But it's such a weird thing too, because you're simultaneously promoting this thing and also being like, this is bad. Look how fucking awful this is.
Right, look at this awful image
And it's like,
of
I
two
didn't wanna see
crackheads
this.
blowing each other.
Yeah, like, what?
And the crackhead's like, why am I being canceled? I just want them to suck a dick behind the trash can.
Yeah.
God damn, I was living my
At the
best.
park.
This
like
was a good
beheading
Friday night
videos.
until you pulled out that camera.
Yeah, and the thing is, and people are fucking ready to snitch.
Well, that's what the cameras is. It's just
Stop
like,
snitching.
Yeah.
I hate the snitch mentality.
Just let
Mind your
the per-
fucking business, bro. Shut
Dude,
up.
Sometimes people go a little crazy. Just let them be a little crazy.
Yeah, there's nothing illegal happening. Shut the fuck up. Bro.
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up.
Somebody just
I don't care.
they-
Snitch culture.
Absolutely,
yeah.
dude. Brutal.
sometimes
Like
you
that's
just
what happened
gotta-
to what's his name, Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy.
You fuck a couple of dudes, assault a couple of kids. Now they're fucking ratting you out.
We're just trying to have a good time, man. Come on.
I still don't even know what he did.
Neither do I.
What
Keep playing that card, boys.
That's true. I was at a few parties.
Yeah.
You're getting signed.
We know.
No,
You're
but
getting
he
signed,
actually did something actually? It's just like sex parties, or
Well, sex blackmail parties. So,
those don't sound as fun.
so essentially, well,
Wait, what do you mean? Like black male or like
both actually. So I remember because I thought a lot of rappers beef with each other, so they'll exaggerate.
Yeah.
So there's a video online you can find it on Twitter where Method Man hates Kanye. He's like, fuck this bitch Kanye West. He's full of shit. He lies. I remember one time at one of P. Diddy's parties, I walked in the bathroom, saw him sucking a dude's dick. Fuck that guy. I hate that guy. And then
Because he sucks dick.
because he plays it off like, what's the deal with gay dudes? But you sucked a
Yeah,
dick,
it's
bro.
a
That's
rapper
pretty gay.
thing. Yeah.
So
That is pretty gay.
and then it turns out like he was sexually assaulting people. That I don't know like if he personally assaulted, but there's a lot of talk about, there's a lot of rappers that would come out and say that he would have these parties where you'd get really drunk and then he'd end up banging you, or other people would bang you. You'd suck, dude. You would do gay shit if you weren't gay, and then it was filmed. So the next day they'd blackmail you, be like, "You're gonna sign this shitty 10-year deal." Like, I'm not gonna sign a
Oh,
deal.
really?
He's like, "Oh, really? So you want your family to see this?" And then they'd pop in a video of you blowing some dude.
Oh man.
And then, especially these rappers, dude, you cannot go back to the streets if there's a video of you getting penetrated by
Right.
another man.
That's true.
So,
damn.
You can't go to prison either.
but then again, here's the thing: what's exaggerated, what's not. For the FBI to raid his house, they have to have something.
No, yeah, that can't just be gay
Just a
sex.
lot of videos.
Yeah.
of
We're not in
guys
the
sucking
50s.
cocks, by the
Yeah,
sounds
it
of
can't
is
just
what
because he
has.
like. It's not the gay sex that's the problem. The problem is the extortion.
Okay, right.
Yeah, you're allowed to bang whoever you want. The problem is the extortion.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what's fucking here? Look, rape, sex trafficking, domestic
like, that's
violence.
not good stuff.
So, but the thing is, what's true and what's
There's
not?
nothing good on there in that title.
Because when someone hates you, they'll come up with crazy shit. So what if he's having consensual, let's say, gay sex with other rappers, and they want to keep it behind closed doors because they don't want their fans to know they're gay because of the community and all that. And then other people are like, "Yo, this guy's for," like, there's a lot of shit talking too. So
Right.
You
Who knows
have to
what's
take everything
what.
with a grain of salt, because a lot of people, especially when you're really high up, they want to take you down. And I'm not saying he's a good dude. For like of what I understand of everything, he's responsible for Tupac's murder. So I don't like this fucking guy. But it doesn't mean that I don't like him that he's a gay rapist. You know?
Well, the rapist is the...
So apparently the stuff he's being
Accused of?
and extradited and blah blah blah. Diddy's ex Casey accuses him of rape, sex trafficking, and domestic violence in a lawsuit.
But did he do anything that's not cool?
Then they settled a lawsuit.
That we can't rap about.
And then in November 23rd, Diddy is accused of sexual assault by another woman.
Oh my.
Then a third. And
dude.
then in November 28th, Diddy temporarily steps aside as Revolt chairman. Then he's
Sex
accused
trafficking and gang rape.
by a fourth
That's
woman.
insane.
God damn, bro.
It's still, yeah.
I'll be honest, it's not looking too good for him right now.
Oh, then he's accused by a record producer of sexual assault.
Dude.
Rodney Lil Rod Jones.
Poor little
I mean, with a
Rod.
name like that.
Lil Rod, he's like, show me how little we talking about. Show me right now, Rod.
With a name like that, you deserve it.
Yeah, he got rodded.
Flip that.
Nah, it's a joke. I'm fucking around.
Thank you for explaining that.
Where
Yeah.
am I?
It's a yoke.
Quick.
Diddy's home is raided by federal agents.
Yeah, so was his ass. So here's the thing.
Oh, damn. What's happening here?
Stop. Don't those are sponsors. Those are clickbait, bro. They'll
Yeah, I
show you
know,
how
but
to
I
click
got
on
it.
it.
I'm not going to click
You
on it.
click on it, and then it says, welcome
does
to
look like
ISIS
Gene
recruitment.
Wilder.
I'm not going to click on it, but I still want to look at it.
Bro, look at her boobs.
Oh, are
dude.
they
Click
really?
on it
That's
quick.
crazy.
Quick.
What's your
They're gonna
name?
go away.
Who is this? Isn't this, fuck, I don't know why I was going to say Ellen DeGeneres.
It's definitely not Ellen DeGeneres.
What's it? Emily
Emily,
Emily
Ratajkowski.
Radikowski. Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck is this?
I told you, you're going to join ISIS at some point.
All right. I get canceled.
Look at this. Look at this phishing scam for older people, bro.
Oh my god! I just read the thing. These things are considered normal in Dubai, and there's a dude
It's like,
about to commit a crime on a little girl.
need to-
Yeah, Poseidon, get out of the people.com can go fuck itself.
Hold on. Look at this one. Canadians born between 1943 and 1983 could get this benefit.
Yeah, that's what happens, bro.
Bruh.
You click on it and you give them your information. People are stupid.
That's wild.
And
That's
then Meek
funny.
Mill, they're saying that Meek Mill,
You mean
he-
Meek Meal?
yeah, that's the rumors online that he's getting,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
getting
that he's
banged
gay,
and stuff.
right?
But here's the
Yeah.
thing. That's why I said
that's
Lil,
a
Party, dude.
Lil Nas X played it the best.
Yeah, he was like, I'm gay from the jump.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
And then he
right,
started
right.
dropping banger after banger,
yeah.
and you're like, yo, this gay
And
shit's awesome.
in the videos, it's great.
He
'cause
does,
he's-
yeah.
He's just doing what they've always done, but now it's men. It's
Yeah.
naked, ripped men.
So you get,
That's awesome.
they'll get mad. They'll be like, and then like, but it's such a good tone. Like, yeah,
dude.
let the gays cook.
What are we
Let them
looking at
cook.
here, Poseidon? We got mature
Hold
content.
on.
On Reddit, oh, we're about to watch a hate crime.
Yeah,
Hold
dude.
on. Did you guys hear the audio of Meek Mill getting fucked by Diddy?
No, where did you get the audio of Meek Mill?
Twitter.
Dude, this
This
is
is like
fake
AI,
as shit.
yeah.
Who would have? So you're telling me the guy's like, yo, I want this to be a secret. Let me record a voice note.
We gotta listen to this
It
right
doesn't make any sense.
Holy shit.
Oh. Yeah, you saw that? He wants to lower income tax, Pierre Pauli, which I'm all for.
Oh, that's amazing.
But I'm like, yo, just get rid of income tax, bro. You wanna show you have balls? Get rid of income tax, homeboy.
No balls, bro.
Put
You
your
won't
money
do
where
it.
your mouth
Take it
is. Yeah.
You won't do it.
Put your money where your mouth is, bro. Try to do it just with sales tax. Try to run this government.
Yeah. Dude, the Twitter is so fucked.
Yeah, Twitter is just
It's
like
broken.
Twitter's
Black
amazing.
Twitter's
women
insane.
and people dying on my feed. That's
It's
all it
only
is.
videos of people dying
Yeah.
from my
This
Twitter.
and Reddit are absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's getting
Elon,
crazy.
Dude, Elon fucked up Twitter.
Dude, free. I love it. I love free
Do
speech.
you like the chaos?
I love the chaos.
Oh,
it's just sometimes I'll see shit and I'm like, oof, I can't. I gotta scroll quick so that my algorithm doesn't think I like it because then it's gonna keep
Exactly.
feeding me that
I
shit.
know
noticed
that.
when I'm bored, when I'm like really bored, I'll open up Twitter.
I have
for
one
about
problem
30
with Twitter.
minutes.
Is that if it's too early when something goes on, if it's crazy, they don't flag it yet. So like I've seen murders
Yeah, all
before
the
they get
time,
taken
dude.
out.
Yeah,
I've seen
dude.
beheadings.
A lot
Yeah.
of it. It's
Yeah.
That's all I see. And everything is fucking TikTok.
like-
Everything is fucking TikTok. It's brutal. You can't scroll without seeing a fucking 12-second video.
Of some, and also some of these fucking 12-second videos really piss me off too. Some of them are just like, it's people like sometimes it's just chicks smiling and moving their face to a song.
Yeah.
Because you haven't done anything. You didn't even dance.
Yeah. Oh, that's most of it.
This
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
make
right,
any
right.
sense. What are we watching?
But it'll just be like a caption, And it's like, this could have been a meme. It's all memes or videos now.
Dude, you
just
had one that blew up. You did one as a joke.
Oh, as Lil
Enos in character.
baby.
I made a Lil Enos Instagram
talking
account.
about flat Earth, and he's just pointing up to some other guy talking about the flat Earth, and then it blew up.
Yeah, it blew up. It's just like people getting upset, being like, that's fucking, there's no way the Earth is flat.
That's my Instagram now. Now that I noticed that I could engagement farm idiots, it's the best.
That's what it is.
I can say anything, laugh. Like, ha 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 ha, I totally murdered her. And they'd be like, this murderer is bragging on a podcast. Like, they're so stupid.
Crazy.
Could you imagine?
Dude, they're so dumb. So this is what I've come to, like, I'm kind of comfortable with now because I believe it and I understand it. Sadly, the majority of, I don't believe in depopulating people. I don't want to kill people. I'm the opposite of that. However, we have to admit that the majority of people, are fucking retarded.
Yeah.
And until we accept the truth and live our lives accordingly, people are dumb. Just do what you're going to do. We're not going to be happy.
Yeah, that's true.
Because people are dumb.
Sure.
People are fucking dumb, dude.
Yeah.
I see it at the grocery store. People are dumb. I see it everywhere. People are fucking dumb.
I went to the grocery store this morning, and I don't know what the difference is between morning people at the grocery store and afternoon people.
There's a huge difference.
But holy shit, in the morning, like they may as well be crackheads.
It's just old people, no?
Not just
Mostly old people. I worked at a grocery store for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Up until a few months ago.
Yeah, dude, you got some great stories of people stealing stuff and whatnot.
Nice.
Not great stories. I mean, yes, people would try to steal. I mean, it's.
But once again, it's the weenie, like,
Yeah,
on
it's
the
the
spectrum
weenies who are
guys
trying
who are,
to
like,
stop them. And I'm like,
who cares,
dude,
man?
my
Who
manager,
cares?
this poor older lady, she's running after this guy in the fucking parking lot. And part
did
of
he
me feels bad. Like some meat and shit.
Yeah.
And like a part of me feels bad that I'm not out there helping her. But also like, dude, let this guy fucking.
You're getting paid minimum wage.
Yeah, like they're not giving you
not-
a pay bump for stopping this guy. Like, let him fucking go.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed to say when I used to work at the pharmacy. I
You'd
remember
apprehend thieves?
sometimes. I remember chasing a guy all over the metro.
Yeah, it's like it's not worth
It's
it.
like, it's not worth. Why did I take that so? And he
Yeah,
stole a
yeah.
breast pump. Like, what do I care?
Dude,
Right.
he-
Yeah, right. Like he needed.
It's like for milking. Like,
Yeah.
That wasn't for him, dude.
no, it's just yeah. It's like, what am I doing?
No, yeah.
Yeah, luckily he got away. But there's other guys that I've caught. And then
Okay.
one time when I realized that it was fucked up was a kid. There was a little black kid, maybe 9 years old. I didn't care. I didn't even notice, to be honest. It wasn't me who caught him. It was one of the managers. So he's in the back room. Well, the kid's bawling his eyes out. I'm like, what? It was chocolate bars. He's eating chocolate bars. So I look at the manager. I go, all right, so let's tell him don't steal. It's not good.
yeah,
Give him
let
the
him
chocolate
go.
bar. Let him go. Guy's like, I'm calling the police. Call your parents. You can get a criminal record. And then I had to take him aside. I go,
Let's
are you
simmer down.
fucking insane,
Yeah,
bro?
like,
This is a
what?
child. He's crying. What are you doing? He just made a mistake. He's a kid. He's a 9-year-old
he figured
kid.
it out.
Dude, your employees steal chocolate bars here all the time. What are you doing? So the guy's like, no. I'm calling his parents. And then the cop had to come. And the cop had to.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, and I was losing my fucking mind. I was
What'd
like,
the
yo,
cops
this is.
say? Cops probably like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Why
the
fuck
cop's like,
would you
I'm
call
not.
me for
Let's
this?
just call his parent. Like the cop, you can see the cop's like, dude, I'm not filing a report for a 9-year-old eating a Snickers. This is fucking insane. The guy's like, you have to. It's theft. Nah. The guy's traumatizing this fucking kid. Like and then the kid, he's getting in his head like, I'm a bad person.
Yeah.
Dude, I
And
see
then
way
he does
worse.
it again because he's like, well, this is who I am.
This is who I am now.
the shoe
I'm the
fits.
Snicker Bandit. I felt so bad for that kid, and I was trying. I was like, I'll fucking pay for it. He's like, you can't pay for it. Like, there was a whole argument with it.
Damn.
And then we had a guy, Jeffrey. I'm gonna say his name, even though I think he watches. He's a
he's a
Salvadorian
fan.
kid, bro.
All right,
This guy's
shout
so
out.
funny.
Shout out him, man.
Shout out to him, yeah. So funny, dude. He used to freak out because he used to. So Jean Coutu, I don't know if they. Did you work for a big chain or a small grocery store?
IGA.
We both
Okay.
worked for IGA.
I don't know how IJ works, but I remember Jean Coutu, us, they would give us sometimes these video, like we'd all have to be a team and watch these stupid educational videos to show you something. So they were talking about theft, but this was an in-house theft. They were talking about watch out for thieves coming into the store. So I was motivated. I was like, all right, let's see this video. Well, the video was so stupid. The example they showed of don't let this happen to you was a guy in a trench coat walking in. You remember those, like, these little kiosks that would have, like, sunglasses, huge kiosks.
yeah.
They were, like, life-size,
Sure.
and they roll. Bro, he comes in, he takes the kiosk, puts it on his jacket, and walks out. And I'm like, no, we're not fucking serious.
Oh my God.
How often is this kiosk crime happening that this is crazy. If someone doesn't notice this, you're all retarded, you know? And then,
But by the way, that's the only one worth stopping. The guy, the chocolate bar.
yeah, the chocolate. Who cares? So that guy Jeffrey, the reason I'm bringing it up is he would go down, eat chips, chocolates, drink. He would just steal bread and eat it in front of everyone, you know. So there was a whole thing of people are stealing in-house, and it's like, yeah, we all know who it is. So,
That's our boy.
but
bro.
no one's doing anything like confronting or whatever. So instead, they bring everyone in to watch a video. So the video is don't steal from the thing. And while we're all sitting there watching the video, and Jeffrey's eating stolen chips, and I'm just looking across like, oh, this isn't real life. This is an episode of a
Jeffrey's
sitcom.
wearing the trench coat.
This is an episode of a sitcom. I'm dealing with mental patients. The guy that this video is for is eating stolen chips, and no one you're so dumb. You're all such idiots. We'd find him sleeping sometimes because he takes too long of a break with all the paper towels downstairs and the toilet paper, because they come in these pallets. He makes a little fort and sleeps. Like it was fighting with the rats. It was a comic book.
That's scary.
He's probably like your favorite coworker. He's like the most entertaining guy there.
I liked him because he was just goofy and he didn't care.
He didn't give a fuck.
And
that's important.
I was like, yo, none of us care, bro. But you gotta don't steal.
Well, or at least be discreet about it.
Yeah, at least don't let me see you, because I'm not gonna ever rat you out. But it's like, I was like, dude, don't because I find that weird. Like they're paying you.
Sure.
Just borderline. If you don't want to fix stuff, you don't want to put the shelves, okay, but don't steal. That was the only thing. Like, you could fucking ask them. They'll give you a discount. You'll get 40 cents for a truck. Just don't steal. That was the only part that used to bug me. I was like, don't steal, because it would always get exponential. Be a chip, a chocolate, something else. I'm leaving with toilet paper, shit like that. So I'd be like, meh.
I don't know, man. To me, that's part of the.
That's part of the job.
Part of the job.
That's what people say.
That's the perk.
That's what people say.
Perk.
Yeah, it feels like
is that you get away with.
You
it,
get away with
know?
this shit.
I wasn't expecting that too, dude. Your morals no stealing.
No, it's just
there,
because
man.
they're paying you. They're all it just felt weird. That's the only thing that I was like,
I'm a
you don't
big
have
believer. Like, man, these people make so much fucking money. The actual corporations, obviously, the managers make shit. But the actual place, they can fucking lose a chocolate bar or two or a bag of chips.
Yeah, no, it's not the end of the world. I don't give a shit about that. Like I said, I'm not gonna rat him out. It's just because he'd be like, "Why are they always mad at me?" I go, "Because you leave with supplies."
You're not allowed to ask why they're mad at me. You're not allowed to be like, "Oh,
no, or be discreet about it. Dude, there was a
the
kid
best
that
is,
we worked with.
who's stealing while you're eating stolen chips? Just keep your mouth shut. At least be discreet.
Yeah.
You know.
No,
I remember
we worked with a kid who he would leave. He would steal like a Red Bull or it's different energy drinks. But then he would only drink like a little bit of it, and then he'd leave it open in the back store.
Oh, that's Poseidon. Yeah.
That's you?
No, he would work at a restaurant as a busboy, and he kept stealing customer salads, Caesar salads. He
What do
would
you mean
eat.
stealing them?
So they were supposed to go. They're on the on the rack, ready from the kitchen to go to tables. So Poseidon would fucking sneakily take them, but eat them at random spots on this two floor casa.
salads would you go through
A lot.
Well, here's the
Wait,
thing.
wait. And then it would go.
No.
They'd be like, "Where's my fucking salad?"
Exactly. So then the waiters would
Okay,
fight
that's fine.
with the staff. The staff's like, I fucking made the salad. The kitchen, like, you didn't fucking make a salad. And one time they had to shut down the kitchen. They said, stop production. The cook said, we're not. This is fucking crazy. And they were fighting.
Okay.
What happened with him is it's the Casa Grec on Prince Arthur, so it's 2 floors.
Yeah.
So he would find any spot to eat, and then he can't finish, right? Because he has to work. So he would hide it. The problem with him was he would forget where he hid the salads. So he would go steal more salads.
This is
so then there's hidden half-eaten salads all around. So people would be like, "Yo, is there a fucking rat eating salads? The Caesar salad rat, you know?" Until my buddy Viron, who's friends with him too, caught him. He's like, "It's fucking you!" He's like, you know?
Picture him eating it with his hand.
Because what happened was at first I didn't have to steal that many, because at first I would just have to steal one, hide it a bit, but then what happened was it kept getting discovered, and it was the person that would discover them was our friend Viron. So he eventually got so bad where he was like, "Why the fuck is there a fucking Caesar salad here?" And he would fucking
Why is there Caesar salad in the boys' bathroom?
Yeah, he
What
would
the
get
fuck?
so mad that he would shatter the plates, and I'm like, "Fuck! Now I broke the fucking plate." And he was
He'd get
pissed.
super pissed. Yeah.
And I'm like,
Crazy.
So I'm like, shit, now I gotta hide him better. So then
He'd forget where he hit him so good he forgot where he hit him.
Yeah, I love like a squirrel of a Caesar
great.
salad. So I'd hide him.
How much do you love Caesar salad?
He just loves eating.
No, that Caesar salad was like drenched in fucking bacon
Caesar
and
salad's great.
I've had the Caesar salad at Casa Grec. It's not bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
know
get
what
it,
I'm
bro.
talking about.
Honestly, I take it back, bro. I get it.
Dude,
I
you
get
probably
it.
had half of
Game
what you were
recognizing
supposed
game.
to.
That,
If you think you had Caesar salad at Casa Grec, he's had Caesar salad at Casa Grec.
that and butterfly shrimp, but they never found that out.
Yeah. You eat the shells, no evidence left.
Yeah, nothing. Why is there a fucking stick here?
Well,
What
because
is
they
that?
would just leave him on top of the oven they cooked them in, and I was tall, right? So I would just.
That's
He walks by like a giraffe.
Just I'll pull like one of these like with my arm and shit, like just grab one.
It's crazy. Having guys like that work for you is insane.
Compliments to the chef.
Yeah, you're just appreciating their work.
And then there's a team of Sri Lankans just angry in the kitchen yelling, I fucking give you the salad, I give you the salad. And Bill's like, I don't have a fucking salad here, just screaming. But the poor Sri Lankans actually did give the salads, just it's him stealing
And
them.
they're constantly being accused
Did
of
they-
lying.
They're constantly being accused of lying, bro. It's crazy.
Did
I know
they
what's
ever
crazy.
find out?
I witnessed all this. I didn't give a fuck, bro. I was like, bro, I'm gonna get my Caesar salads, bro.
He's like, yo, you want to work illegally? What you fucking get? He's
another salad.
Did they ever find out that it was you?
The Caesar salads.
Yeah, that you were the thief.
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah.
What happened?
You kept your job?
No, he
yeah.
got fired, but he didn't get fired because of salads.
Yeah.
He got fired because they
no.
got fed up with him because he broke like racks of glasses, and the manager's like,
look.
yeah, it's a
what
bad
they,
look.
what they ended up doing for Caesar salads is that they're like, okay, look, you like this? I would like the Caesar salad, bro. It's so good. So what they did was like,
Can I just say something?
yeah.
That is the dumbest excuse of any employee. You get me, right? Why I stole? I fucking like it. So, like,
Yeah, bro, they're
It's
so
really good.
So they would say, look, punch it in. We'll have one ready for you before we're done with the Caesar salad. Yeah. So
Say, well,
to
there
prevent,
goes. I'm not gonna eat any more Caesar
So
salads.
to prevent, no, I would get my Caesar salad at the
Okay.
end, you know, and I'm like, oh, okay, we could have done this the whole time,
Okay.
you know.
Bro, you just needed Caesar salads in your contract. It would have resolved all of this. It dodged a bullet.
that's how he signs contracts now.
Pay him in
I need you to
Caesar
produce
salads.
X amount of podcasts. What's the salad situation like though? How many of those am I getting?
And why I got fired?
Terry and Taylor recording your.
Why'd you get fired?
Why I got fired was I was alone that day, and there was a dishwasher, Sri Lankan dishwasher. His name was Booty Guy.
No.
Well, that's
Booty
what
guy.
we would call him.
Oh, okay.
I think because
Yeah,
That's
he
a
wasn't
Call of
born
Duty
booty
name.
guy. His birth certificate wasn't booty guy.
Right.
So then what happened was he's like,
I love the booty man. He
I was
was
alone and I was like out of glasses and shit, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna pick up 2 racks, but they told you never do that. And then as the night, he's like, don't pick up 2, man, don't pick up 2. I'm telling you. And I'm like, fuck you. So I picked up 2, and then he stood in my way, and instead of ramming into him and murdering a small Sri Lankan man, I turned the corner. I turned a bit, like my body, but I hit the back of the oven coming out.
and everything just.
So I fell back. I'm like, I'm still holding everything. And then
It's coming down with me.
my elbow hit the sink, and it's a rounded sink. You know those industrial sinks?
Yeah.
And it hit my funny bone. So just open and it just everything.
He's never been able to tell a joke since then. Since he entered that funny one.
That's funny. And then the owner, he comes in and he looks at me like with his hands behind his back and shit. He's like, he looks, and me, I'm like, in pain and shit. He's like,
He pulled a Peter Griffin.
He hung on
and then
the floor for a
he
while.
goes, and then he goes, okay. Turns around. He says the manager, hey manager, the fat guy out.
Oh, damn.
That's how we talk. Yeah, because he did. Anyways, it's a long story, but yeah, his voice was like demolished.
Because he was already, that guy, the owner, was already against hiring fats for jobs like that.
Well, yeah, they're eating all the
Yeah. And then he was proven correct at the end. Every dumb stereotype came true. He's clumsy. He steals food. All those stupid shit he was saying turned out to be correct.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
From the start.
I said, well, you can't trust the fats. They eat all our food. They drop. They're clumsy. And people are like, what are you saying? That is so stupid.
That's absurd.
And then he literally did all those things.
I remember one time I wanted to pour myself a glass of Pepsi. And cause that was after a shift. It was like
What you
everything was
just
done.
said makes me laugh because, like, you know, people remember shit like, one time I fucked this girl. One time
One
he's
time
like,
I had the nicest glass.
yeah, one time I wanted to pour myself. This is ingrained in his memory.
This is a fat guy memory, bro. And as I'm pouring myself like some Pepsi, I'm like, yo, I worked hard today. Like this is gonna be nice and cold, right? We had the machine, right? You know?
Oh, yeah, you were romanticizing this.
Yeah, bro.
the machine.
And bro, I was so angry because what he did, he walks in on me pouring the Pepsi.
He walked in on me.
And then
He thought I was a Coca-Cola guy, but he walked in on me with the Pepsi.
CC Pepsi.
and then he looks at me and he goes, hey, what are you doing? I go,
There's no way
what?
this guy sounds like this.
I swear to God, he sounds like this.
Yeah.
I go, I'm pouring myself a glass of Pepsi. Did I do anything wrong? Bro snatches the fountain, snatches the glass, throws it in the sink. The glass shatters.
Wow.
He goes, no, you don't do this. You don't do this. I go, what, bro? I was just like, everyone pours a glass at the end, like of something they like to drink. Like, what's the big deal, you know? I goes, no, it's not because of the money. I know cheap. He was cheap.
Yeah, clearly.
And he goes, sugar, very bad for you. Look at you. You are fat.
Oh, man.
Oh, all right, he's looking out for you.
Yeah, dude, he's a truth teller.
You have to avoid
Straight
the,
shooter.
you have to avoid the 5 bad whites: sugar, flour, and
Germans.
He said some other stuff, and then he ended with and cocaine.
And then Poseidon's like this. Who the what now?
I was like,
I
what?
like Pepsi, but I also like Coke.
That's amazing.
Bro, oh, the stories out of that place, man. One time he had me stand under the stairs just so I could like
Look at chick skirts.
look at
up
chicks'
skirts.
skirts.
What
Like,
the what?
yeah, he got, like he's like
What, your boss had you do?
Yeah.
he
Come
made-
here. Let me show you sexual harassment.
and he did this.
Oh
He
my
did this to
God.
numerous waiters, and like one time.
But wait, would they get a discount or something? if
No,
they're
no, no.
not
So
wearing,
he had me stand under the stairwell, and then like I'm standing there, and then waiters are getting mad. I remember there was one of the bigger guys. I'm not gonna say his name, but he chill dude, and he started yelling at me and shit. I'm like, bro, like he told me if I move, he's gonna fire me.
What? Because you had to look up women's
So
skirts?
wait. So hold on. So then I'm standing there, and he's like, oh, he said that, what a dick, and he kind of knew, and he smirked, so he knew the reason because he's done it to everyone. And then as like there's women passing from on top, he goes, okay, now look up. And
He's yelling.
And I look up, bro, and there's women passing, and you could clearly see everything. I look at him, and I go, what the fuck? And he goes, hey, you like, and he runs away.
That's
I was like,
crazy.
what?
That's crazy.
I was 18, bro.
That
I was
guy,
like,
he was
Missing
like 2
Caesar
seconds away from me, like,
salads.
smell my finger. Smell my fingers. You know what that is? An asshole.
Oh, God.
it's mine.
That's
Missing Caesar salads are like the least of problems in that place.
No. This
It was a
place,
total shit show. It was the best.
no. This place you could write probably like 12 seasons of a show.
that'll be the
like-
next
God
venture.
damn.
Restaurants are good. Anthony Bourdain had a Kitchen Confidential, I think. Listen to the audiobook. It's so much fun. It's a lot of that.
A lot of crazy shit.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
great, man.
You got to be crazy to work in restaurants. It's
Have you ever
fucking
worked in
insane.
restaurants?
I've worked in restaurants, and I even worked at that Casa Greg for one day.
One day.
One day.
One day?
One day I
Dude,
was.
you seem like a Greek chef.
Thank you.
Should
No, I was a host. You know, hostess.
No
For
way.
one day.
That's
That's-
a
It was
position for you?
bro. I had an actual job, bro. I had a 9 to 5, and I just showed up there on a Friday. They were just fucking around. They're like, yeah, let's hire Pantelis to just be a host. And then it's like, it doesn't work. It just fucked. Like it wasn't even a full shift. I showed up with a thing. I was
Why,
there
but
for
you
one
would be
day.
good at that.
Yeah, I would be good at that, but it was just a joke. Like I had a 9 to 5 job. I'm not gonna work there on the weekends as a host.
You did it.
yeah,
You
It was just
worked
because
a
I would go
shift
hang
just
out with
to go
everyone.
fuck around.
So we had joked about it with the manager and like, oh, we'll try this for one day. And it's like, what is happening here? This is it's not the same as
You
having
can
a chick.
practice your jokes here.
Yeah, I went for one day. Yeah.
That's funny.
It was when I worked at I still worked at EA, so it was early in the 20. It was like
You worked at
2012.
EA.
I worked at EA. Yeah, when EA. Well, actually, EA is back here now, but they had left for a while. That was when I stopped working for EA. Is when they left. I am, dude. Yeah,
You were doing stand up at that point because you started in 2010.
I started doing stand up in 2012.
Oh,
I was at EA when I did my first open mic.
okay.
Yeah,
Where was that?
the Nest.
Oh, nice.
I did 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
First
Oh, like by mistake.
No, I was supposed to do 5. There was a lot of people there, and I was fucking crushing.
Oh, wow.
And I did
great.
7, and I was so nervous.
Wow, that's nice. That's
Yeah.
a good one. I didn't have a good one.
No, well, it's a good one also, but in my head going up, I was ready. I was already primed in my head to just bomb and never do it again.
Okay, that's good.
So that was the
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
thing of it. When
that's
people
good.
were laughing, I was telling my stories. It was a mind fuck.
That's great.
It took me a second to look at their face, like, are they laughing at me or with me? What the
Right,
fuck's happening?
right,
And then when I realized
right.
they just like this, I was just talking about the neighborhood and stuff that was happening.
Yeah,
There was a guy who was like a public masturbator, and I was talking about him and how when he
Okay.
takes shits, he has to take off all his clothes and all that shit. and yeah, even in public, he has to take off all his clothes. So what happened at the Eaton Center once? I talk about some 2 drink minimum.
I know who that is.
Yeah, he was in. He had to, and he hated shitting in public, but there was no way he was making it back home.
It was like the George Costanza. He's got
He's got to get fully naked.
Yeah.
So, but it's a condition because even in his house,
That's a
he
real
lives
condition.
in a. Well, it's a condition because even
Yeah,
in
I've
his
heard
own
of that.
home, he's always full naked. So there was an emergency once he had to leave the house, and people went to knock on the door. He was full butt naked, like he can't just be in an underwear and it's not comfortable. And when he takes his shit, he has to take everything off. So at the Eaton Center years ago, he took off his clothes I don't know if he had socks on or not, but I remember the whole thing was he took off his clothes and put them over the thing, and a bunch of kids went in and stole his shit like youths.
Like he was skinny dipping.
Yeah. So he got
those kids.
great.
Yeah, so he was naked at the Eaton Center. It was a whole thing. It traumatized him, but he was an adult at the time.
man.
Yeah,
Poor guy.
just because there's no way out of that. Like you're
Yeah,
fucked.
no.
Yeah.
That's
not
brutal, dude.
Yeah. Also, I remember snap pants. When they snapped him downtown, strangers snapped his snap pants.
What do you
does that
wear?
mean?
Snap pants.
Snap pants. They were cool at the time in the early 2000s. They were cool. So and again
too
at the
young.
Eaton Center, they snapped off his pants, and he was commando. So now he's just he's just
those like
pantsless.
pants?
Not like with the
Buttons?
same
Yeah,
guy.
button pants.
Okay,
Not
they're
the
like
same guy.
pants. You rip
Oh,
them
my.
off.
Same guy. Yeah, I used to fuck with him a lot too. Though I was responsible
You
for fucking
gotta
with
go
him.
after his snap pants ever.
No, what I used to do to him was he had a hearing aid. He couldn't hear. So sometimes what I would do is go
guy's
behind.
got a lot of
it was the
issues.
big ones back in the day, and there's a button on the back. So I. Oh, fuck, this is so mean.
You turn it
'Cause,
off.
yeah, I would turn it off, and then he'd turn to me, and I'd be like,
Oh,
yeah, and then, yeah, I'd fuck around. Or sometimes it would be on, and I would do the same thing, and he'd be like, what the fuck's happening and shit.
Someone with a hearing impairment.
Yeah. It wasn't just me. Vern used to do it too. We all used to fuck around a lot. Yeah.
It is funny
Holy
though.
shit.
It's funny. Like jokes used to be way meaner back in the day.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're also
sure.
younger. I think they're still mean if you're young.
If you're younger, probably like now, I couldn't see myself doing that. I'd feel so terrible.
Yeah,
but at the time, I was like, this is the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
For
we're,
sure.
we're mean when we're young, you know.
Yeah, I wonder why that is.
I think it's built into us, dude. It's like
Yeah, I feel like you test the waters when you know how like people say like like cats or dogs, they like play fight with each other so that way they grow up and that way they can be like normal around other people to get it all out of their system when they're younger.
Yeah.
It's probably very similar in that sense.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
yeah.
Just it's like or like when like I haven't been in a fight since I was like in elementary school, you know what I mean?
Is that a
Yeah,
threat?
I know, so let's do it right now.
I haven't been a fighting dude. I've been itching.
Oh man.
I've been itching.
Since the
Dude, let's
grade
get
6
Poseidon and
playground.
Kevin on the table. No clothes.
Shirtless. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's funny how when I was younger, like it's like I'm ready to fight, and then now I'll de-escalate any. The second I
It's the
see it,
last fucking thing I need in my life.
yeah, the second I see it escalating, I'm like, guys, we're adults.
Exactly.
Oh,
Calm
man, it's
down.
dude, did you
This
see
is
that?
embarrassing.
Did you
That's why
see
I'm like,
that-
this is
Did you see
embarrassing.
that video yesterday?
Which one?
It was great. It was out of Toronto, actually. It was like this cop. He was giving some interview unrelated to a fight, and he's standing on an overpass, and just underneath the overpass on the highway, there's these two Canadians just get some road rages going on, and they
I
get
saw
out of their
this.
cars and they start. Like they're yelling at each other, like they're gonna fight, and the cop's reaction was so funny. He was just like, "Guys, come on!" Like he's like, "Boys, get back in your car and just relax."
Like it was a playground.
Yeah, it was,
Oh,
dude,
no.
but the best was one of them that's involved in the fight. He's going, listen to him, dude. like it was a teacher.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, guys,
Dude,
get back
he's
in
right
your
there.
car.
Come on.
That's so bad.
It was a great one.
Dude,
Very
speaking
Canadian.
Speaking of Canadian, that's it. Raw
this
Toronto.
one is.
Let's watch it.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it.
It is
a good
funny.
one.
It is pretty timed perfectly.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, it was
funny.
great. It's very, very funny. Was this yesterday? I think so.
Hold on.
Okay.
Look at the stash on this guy too. Holy shit.
Oh, I like this guy, bro.
He's such a police officer.
This guy's
gotta be the chief.
This is like a classic police officer.
Yeah,
This guy's from a cartoon.
That's why
from
he's
a
able to
different
pull
era.
this interaction off the way
Yeah,
he does it.
Very, very.
There's a road rage incident just right there.
Hey,
He whistles at them, bro.
now's the time.
No.
Hey,
Hey,
get
like
back
their
in the
dogs
car.
fucking.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, fuck this guy's pink shorts.
Yeah, that's what that guy just said. Fuck your pink
Sit
shorts.
down or you're gonna get arrested.
His stupid glasses.
Sit
And
down.
listen to him point to him. Listen to the
Both
teacher.
Of you, grow up.
Both of you grow
Come
up,
on,
bro.
boys.
Come on, boys.
Everybody's a winner.
You hit my
Don't
Rexus.
That's great. Everybody's a winner.
Oh my god.
Dude, handled it
perfect.
perfectly.
That's a great
Dude.
interaction.
That's an
that
adult
could've went
man.
a few ways, dude.
That is so.
boys.
Hey, boys.
That's hilarious.
Hey, guys.
The best is
funny.
this thing.
Yeah.
The Twitch.
I'm
What?
gonna hit you.
What?
I'm gonna hit you.
Look at these shoulders, dog.
Relax.
I'm very good at de-escalating now. Every time I'm like, shut the fuck up, bro. You're an adult. What are you gonna do?
Where are
Get
you
outta here,
seeing so many fights?
bro. Well, people threaten me a lot on the road. A lot of road rage incidents.
Okay,
That's,
once again,
dude.
are you that good at driving?
I'm very good at driving. Yeah. I'm very good at driving, but
You're running with cops, people on the road.
yeah, I'm very good at. He knows I'm one of the best urban drivers you're ever gonna see.
I mean,
He only
that's
hit
what they
5
all
pedestrians
say.
on his way here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I've never
exactly.
gotten into an accident. I'm a very good driver. It's just that some like people are fucking mental. So what happens in Montreal, a lot I see is a lot of people. I don't know how the fuck they got their license. So there's people that say they'll go on the service road, like on the that little lane that it's in case you have to get off the highway, and they'll try to cut me from there and show you. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And then they'll pull the finger, the little crazy, like and then I'll go, you're in the wrong. You're in the fucking wrong, dude. You almost killed us, you moron. Or they'll merge lanes but without flashing. Yeah. So I'll put my flashes on. I'll wait a couple seconds, make sure everyone's aware that I'm going in the next lane. I start going in and someone's like, fuck it, it's my lane now. So shit like that happens a lot. So I'll be like, what the fuck? And then what I like is if someone's like, fucked up. They go like this. I'm like, that's cool.
You get the hand.
Yeah, I'll be like, he knows he fucked up. That's cool. Sure. But the worst is when they start yelling at me. He's like, dude, you fucked up. This is crazy. And then I'll lose my mind. I'll be like, this is crazy. You fucked up.
Yeah, it's a very weird thing because we're all just like in these machines, like getting mad at each other.
These death machines.
But it's like we're just trying to get around.
I've never seen you get angry, actually.
Because I know I'm often in the wrong. I know that people.
Yeah,
are
you
getting
acknowledge
mad at me.
that. You're
if I'm in the wrong too, I'll be like, I'm fucking my bad. I'll wave.
I'm not a great driver.
Yeah,
I know that I'm not. I'm an okay driver. I generally try to drive slow, because I don't want to cause any problems.
You also drive that van, that fucking tank of a van, the mom van you drive is crazy.
Oh, you look suspicious.
Yeah, it's a white van.
Yeah.
It is a white van.
I do.
Yeah,
the glasses don't help.
That's what it is.
I drive a white van. I'm always smiling, looking at
I'm
these
never
kids.
smiling. That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly. You're never happy.
He's like, I can't drive fast because I'm not a good driver, so I'm all going very slow in these school zones. Yeah. And it looks suspicious, but I'm just putting safety first.
I'm looking out for these kids. I'm really
they think I'm trying to fuck them. I'm trying to keep
them
safe. I'm trying to keep them from fucking appearing under my car.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, the Toronto thing. Did you guys meet a lot of people when you were there with a Toronto man's accent?
Yeah.
So we do in episode 3. We do have a rapper who appears.
That we meet on the street.
That we met on the street.
Challenge him to a rap.
Who ended up.
It's a random dude?
Yeah, a random dude who ended up coming back to our penthouse.
Hopped on a track with us.
We had a penthouse that we rented out.
Was he aware that this was all a gimmick?
No.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. That's what a Toronto man's would sound like.
He was super down.
He was great, dude. He was honestly a lot of fun.
Was he a white rapper?
No, he's like a light skin.
Because that would have made it funnier.
Yeah, but you know what?
He dressed the same way that his character dressed.
Not the same. Like he had a bucket hat.
He had a bucket hat.
We were both wearing bucket hats at one point.
It was just funny seeing you two on the couch together.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, you banged him?
We're listening to our music.
Dude, this is so funny. Like he thought he was here to rap, and he's sucking a dick. It's a good prank.
Fucking got him, bro.
No, honestly, he was great. He and what's great about him is he's not a bad rapper. He was.
Oh, he's actually good.
Yeah, he's not bad. He was very good. Way better than me. And so which.
Well,
is
you're
nice.
fucking around.
Yeah, sure, I am. But also, like, if I were to try rapping, I'm not a good rapper. Yeah. And he was good, and so which is great because it's a good contrast to my character. He's like he's kind of the cool guy that I look up to. And what's great is this fucking asshole.
Yeah, my character gets super jealous. He made a new friend, is like super invested in this random guy off the street, and my character's getting real upset about it.
It's a good episode. Honestly, episode 3.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's probably one of the better ones.
Yeah.
And the guy he was full Toronto man's.
He didn't have that thick of an accent, but he was in the slang and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's just his attitude, I think, was probably Toronto-esque. That means anything.
Yeah, no, he was great, dude. He was a good guy. I like him. I like him.
Because I wanted to set my phone on fire the other day. I'm scrolling through TikTok and I see them asking questions about Toronto, and there's this chick's like, "Yo, fuck Brampton, man, with these bops and this that." And I'm like, what the fuck? And then he's like, "Your fucking pussy stinks. I'm fucking bops." And I was like, what the fuck is happening? Why does no one speak English in Toronto?
Canadian.
Yeah.
What are you talking?
Why does nobody speak English in Toronto? This is crazy. Yeah. They're talking about French language stuff in Quebec, bro. No one's speaking English in Toronto. They're speaking whatever the fuck that is. And these terms, you're a good youth, huh? You're a good youth.
That's not a
like,
sentence.
what is happening?
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening to Toronto?
Do you perform in Toronto often?
Mm-hmm. I haven't performed. I've been to Toronto 2 months ago for the burlesque thing, but I haven't performed comedy since July, August, whenever we went last year. But I'm trying to book shows in Toronto, but I only wanted to go to the Comedy Bar, and the guy that runs it is notorious for not getting back to people.
But Comedy Bar is weird because it's like a different comics running the show.
But that's all I want to do is I don't want anyone to do it for me. I just want to get my own thing. I'll pay for it.
You wanna run the show?
That's it. I just want my
nice.
show to go there. I don't need anyone to
Yeah,
run it for
yeah.
me. I have my own fans. I'll fucking
Yeah.
So, but he is notorious for not getting back because he doesn't care because all auto-produced shows.
Yeah.
So the comics there all tell me the same thing. They're like, yeah, I know it's, and I go, can you reach out to him? And they go, he doesn't get back to us.
That's too big. That would be a great show, dude. I would drive to Toronto for that show.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna end up doing. Now I'm talking to people. I'm gonna end up going somewhere else.
Okay, cool.
Because other comedy clubs are just a little smaller.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end up going somewhere else because I want to go. I like even when we were there last time for the burlesque show, I went with Michelle to a comedy bar to watch her perform. And we're just hanging out, and there was a guy. He saw me. He's like, Pantelis, what are you doing here?
Oh, right.
And I was like, oh, I'm just hanging out with my friends. Like, you doing a show? And I go, no. It seems like I am, but I'm not. My friend's doing a show, and he was just freaking out that I just showed up there.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I want to do it for people who listen to the show,
Sure.
podcasts in Toronto. It's fun.
Great.
Uh,
No, dude, that whole street with Comedy Bar, there's so many fucking comedy clubs. That's what's crazy.
Dude, comedy bar is nice, dude. Comedy
so
bars.
nice.
I went there and there was good comics. It's so much fun. It's a nice place.
They were very cool. The guy who was running the show, he put me on, and it was just like, very, very nice spot. 2 rooms there, amazing.
And the new comedy bar is the one that we had performed at with Mike. We had done a live podcast last year, and because we had done Mike's
are there 2
hour.
different venues?
There's 2 different venues, and the new comedy bar is dude, phenomenal work. And the guy who owns the comedy bar, the guy I'm talking about, that's hard to reach. He built like a lot of it. Like he's a good handy. Like he knows.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Where's the new one?
It's on Danforth. It's on the Danforth. It's close to the Greek town, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
It's very nice. Super beautiful. They done a very good job.
Do they both have 2 rooms?
I think the new one might have 3. It has a
wow.
nice big one, and then downstairs I thought there might be 3 rooms.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, very nice though. Good. It's a big city.
Yeah, man.
You think Toronto's crazier or Montreal's crazier?
How do you mean?
Just like on the streets.
Oof.
I guess I'm really asking the home.
Dude,
Yeah.
our time in Toronto that we spent, I would say Toronto.
Toronto's absurd.
Because it's so
We
much
just
bigger.
saw a lot of
so
crazy
many
shit.
people.
Yeah.
And like, dude,
Who
we
are
had-
angry.
We were hanging out on a corner, like getting ready to record, and we had people coming up for us, like, "Hey, are you selling crack?" And we're like, "No, we're not."
Crazy.
He's like, "Do you know where I could get some?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, I don't."
Maybe.
Dude.
Do you know where I could get some crack right
Yeah,
now?
and I'm like, I'm holding a very expensive camera, and he's like, "This guy looks like he knows."
Where the crack's at.
Actually, that's a diss on me, dude. I look like I know where crack is. That's
Yeah,
fucked
you
up.
do,
That's
dude.
fucked up.
It's a diss on them because you'd think someone who's asking a stranger for crack knows where to acquire crack.
Yeah, if you really like crack, you should know where to fucking get
Yeah,
it.
yeah. You know where the crack's at, dog. It's not here.
Yeah, man.
It's an undercover. But Toronto's all the big cities, and when you same thing in New York, you go to the right place and you're like, what the fuck? This is the third world. It just gets crazy.
At one point,
Like
It's just
Montreal-
one block too many.
That's what happened with the burlesque show. It's a good example because I didn't know what was going
Star
on
Wars?
around there. Yeah, in the gay village. The gay village didn't used to be like that. The gay village used to be nice, and so when I never hung out at the gay village for long, so I didn't know. I don't know. Maybe it was 2020. I don't know when the change happened, and it became
the
crack
homelessness.
central,
Yeah,
homeless,
yeah, yeah.
but
There's a lot of
like crazy,
homelessness there,
like
man.
comic book crackheads like missing teeth, yelling shit, shirtless, dressed like superheroes, doing weird shit. So that's all. The only time I had ever seen that before 2020, before Montreal started going downhill, was like my second or third time in LA. I saw in front of the close to Staples Center, they have these big buildings, nice hotels and shit. So it looked like a nice neighborhood. But we walk 2 blocks and there's people with shopping carts and then stopping. I saw a guy take a shit. I saw a lady take a shit too on the floor and then keep walking. And I had never seen people take shits in the street. It was the first time I had seen people take shits in the street. And I was like, oh, that will never happen in Montreal. And then now, dude, I'm watching people suck each other's dicks, shit in the street, everything. It's even worse.
That was a good grocery store story. I had a lady come in one time. This was years ago, and right in the front entrance, like you walk right into the grocery store. I walked in for my shift, and there was this poor bagger on the floor on his hands and knees, fucking picking up shit.
I've never-
This was before you.
I don't
and
remember.
so
Baggers can be shitters.
yeah, so I'm going like, oh fuck, dude, like what? Because sometimes they let dogs into the store and shit. So I'm like, oh, this poor guy's got to clean up fucking dog shit. He's like, no, man, I don't think it was a dog. It's too small to be a dog. And I'm like, oh fuck, like raccoons or something. He's like, yeah, I guess he's cleaning up this shit. I go to the front. My fucking manager, I overhear my manager. Why? This fucking woman came in a sundress
No.
And just let one rip? That's crazy.
She took a shit.
She squatted, took a shit.
No, didn't even squat.
Standing.
Just
That's
shit.
difficult.
That's
It just
insane.
came out, and then she left.
Whoa.
That's a political
And then
statement.
she fucking left.
Bro, you, I
And
can't wrong
but the
her,
worst
bro.
part is this poor fucking bagger who thinks that he's cleaning up fucking raccoon shit. And it's some fucking lady that was.
What
in
did she
here a few
eat that it
seconds ago.
resembled raccoon shit more than human shit? That's
Yeah,
crazy
I know,
too.
and more than dog shit.
Oh my god.
That's so
I know.
unfortunate.
And so
bro.
I ran up to him. I was like, "You were cleaning up human."
You told
shit."
him right
Yeah,
away?
I did.
You see that lady shitting in the parking lot? That's the same.
That was the same shit, dude.
That's her right there, dude. That's her making.
Yeah.
Dude, a lot of people are comfortable just shitting in the streets now, and I don't like it.
Hey man, that's what we used to do. I mean, think about it. We must have stepped on a lot of shit back in the day, you know, before
Not
we
knowing.
had toilets.
Oh, you mean back in the day?
Yeah,
Well, we
Way
did.
back in the day.
We grew up in the civilized
We lucked
world.
Yeah,
out,
with
bro.
toilets.
Yeah, where we only
sure.
shit in toilets or on escorts. But now, this is fucking, this
It's a
is
new world.
unacceptable.
Yeah.
This is unacceptable. I don't like the new world. I don't like where it's headed. We shit in the
You poop
streets
in the right place.
and no one's getting paid. This is bullshit.
New world order, bro.
It's fun. Retail jobs. I think they make you a good comic because you start realizing again how dumb people are, and you see the stupidity in action.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen a lot. I've also I saw a guy that I remember at Jean Couture. Viron talks about this story too. That I thought the guy was, I thought he wanted condoms because I think he was Pakistani, and the way he was describing what he wanted, he goes, I want to screw things.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right.
There's
And I go,
two
we don't
there,
have
two
that. And I was
options.
trying to tell him that we don't have screwdrivers. And he was mad. He's like, no, you understand. I want to screw. And he's doing this. I want to screw things.
Oh, so you want to fuck? Okay.
And I go, oh, fuck, this guy's asking for condoms. He doesn't know condoms. I go, come with me. And I bring him to the condom section and he loses fucking. He's like, what is this? I want to screw things. And I go, I'm fucking done.
It was one or the other, man. Come on.
And then what he needed was something for, like, Vera knows, it was something like to help you put your shoe in. Like
Shoehorn.
Yeah, yeah.
maybe something like that. And I was like,
Oh, shoe bill.
maybe it was something random. And I was like, oh, fuck this guy, bro. Like, this has nothing to do with what you were asking.
Your shoe in.
It wasn't a screwdriver and it wasn't
Right.
condoms, bro. I can't help
You
you.
did what you could.
The
Yeah.
most wackiest interaction I've ever had in retail, and I still think about it to this day. When I worked at Telus, I had this one guy, and he looked like a mad scientist. Like he had the gray hair, he was like super skinny.
Just an
Lab
evil
coat.
villain type.
No, he had it was like a regular dress shirt and shit, and like I'm outside right by the edge of the opening of the store, and he runs up to me and goes, quick, what time is it?
He just traveled through time.
What year is it?
Yeah, what year?
And I go, it's like 11 a.m., dude. And he's like, and he pulls one of his sleeves down, and his entire forearm was filled with wristwatches.
That's fucking insane.
And he goes, okay, that means that in Mars it is currently 9 p.m. Okay. And he walked off. And I was like,
Fuck off. No way.
yeah.
What?
And I was like, and then I looked at my coworker and I
That
go,
guy knows things. You should have gone
Yeah.
and like
And I
asked
look-
him more questions.
That guy's from the
well,
future.
I looked at my
dude.
coworker and I was like, did you just see this? He goes, dude, just ignore it. I'm like,
Just
what
ignore
just
it.
happened?
Ignore that. I'm supposed to go about my day when
like,
this guy
what?
walked into the place.
I'm like, what just happened? And that's like I never forget that. Like, it's insane.
That's a good
that
one.
is insane.
Harvey's, I got in trouble. They the one time I took the cash.
You worked at Harvey's.
I worked at Harvey's on DeCarry in the Mirror Metro. You know that one? The one time, because I wasn't allowed to be a cashier, you know, so I had like different jobs in the morning and stuff. And the one time they put me on the cash, the Saturday for a little bit, is the last time they put me on the cash because I got into an argument with a Chinese guy because he wanted a cheeseburger, no cheese.
Well,
And
that's
I was
not a
yeah.
cheeseburger.
So I was staring at him and I go, a hamburger. And before I got to play, he started getting upset. He's like, no, I want a cheeseburger with no cheese. And then I'm like thinking, I'm looking at the menu. I'm like, is there something I'm not? You start feeling stupid.
Sure.
And I'm
Hey,
like,
this guy's got you.
yeah. And then I'm like, no, and then I'm realizing, I go, no, I'm not the idiot. He's the idiot.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, you want a hamburger? He's like, no, I like the cheeseburger, but no cheese. And then I go, but it's the same. I go, that's what like a hamburger. If you just put a cheese, it becomes a cheeseburger. It's not a different. So I'm trying to explain to him, it's not
Why'd you
different
even
meat.
bother explaining
It's
this
not
to
different
him?
meat.
No,
Oh my
because then it'll help him next time.
Yeah, because I thought maybe he thought
man.
that a cheeseburger is like, let's say you want a fish burger, a cheeseburger, a chicken.
okay.
Like maybe he thought it was different
Sure.
meat. So I'm trying to tell him it's the exact same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, so like you just would pay for, you want to pay for the cheese and not get, so I'm trying to explain that he's like, I don't want a hamburger. I want a cheeseburger, no cheese. I go, it's a fucking same thing. So then the other manager's like, yo, get the fuck out. What are you doing? Why are you yelling at the guy? I go, this guy's a fucking moron. This guy's a fucking moron. I'm I'm just losing my
no
fucking
idea
shit.
what a cheeseburger is.
Yeah, and then you know what's fucked up? He fucked with me because then later I questioned myself. I had to ask. I go, hold on a second. I'm not in the wrong though. A cheeseburger with no cheese is a hamburger, right? He's like, yeah, of course, a fucking hamburger. But you can't tell a customer to go fuck himself. Like that's crazy. Yeah. That he goes, I'm not mad at you for. He goes, I'm mad because you said go fuck yourself. Like that's the problem. He goes, it's not the. You were right, but just tell let him win. Fucking charge him for cheese, and when he comes to the side, just remind me not to put cheese on it. That's it. Like, because you pick. Here's the other thing that fucking pissed me off is you pick your own toppings.
Yeah, it's like a Subway.
Just say you want a burger, and then so.
But he wants cheese, but no cheese.
But if the cheeseburger, this is another thing is if the cheeseburger, let's say if the cheese was on and it melted a bit, you want us to take it. Like I have so many.
Maybe that's what he wanted.
Oh fuck. I don't know. No, because it said no cheese.
The cheese on there for a bit.
He didn't say the cheese on there. Like I'm thinking about it now, and it's making me angry. It's making me angry that there was an argument. Yeah, cheeseburger, no cheese, and then I questioned my own self. Like I thought, oh, I don't know the menu.
Sure.
What's crazy?
I know the menu.
Is that lunatic is still probably roaming the earth to this day,
requesting cheeseburgers.
cheeseburger, no
cheese.
That's
what probably happened is he had another burger. He had something, and he thought it tasted good, and he thought cheeseburger probably means something else.
Sure, for sure.
And I know that that's what it fucking was.
Right.
Yellow ketchup is the best.
But I was too young because now I wouldn't care. If I was running it now, if a guy said cheeseburger and cheese, and I try to explain, he's like, no, I want cheeseburger. I'd be like, I don't care. I'll charge you for a cheeseburger. I don't like. I would never argue it. But you're young. You're in high school.
It's not even worth it.
Yeah,
you're in high school.
Yeah, I was in high school. I was an adult.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. So everything becomes like, well, no, this is the
That's why you
correct
start
thing.
doubting yourself. You're like, am I doing my job wrong right now?
Yeah, I think I was a good Harvey's employee apart from all the the fuck ups. Like I was.
You were there for a while.
I was only there, I think, from like March to November, or no, from November to March. Like, not even a full year.
Do you find you have a new respect for people that do fast food jobs?
Well, new respect. I mean, I did that when I was in high
but
school.
Do you find you have a respect for?
Yes and no.
I have people who friends who complain very easily at fast food restaurants. I'm like, go fuck yourself.
Man,
yeah, that I don't like because I'm like, no,
embarrassing,
dude, it's
These are teenagers behind a counter.
Yeah.
Leave them the fuck
Brutal
alone,
job,
dude.
And we're slowly replacing them with iPads.
Yeah.
We're fucking.
It depends. I'm sorry. I can I address some Tim Hortons employees?
Okay, leave them alone, bro. Don't
not
do
all.
that.
Hold on. Most of them, for some reason,
That's a bold statement.
they can't pour a cup of coffee.
No, not all.
Nah, bro.
Pour a cup of coffee at home if you don't like Tim Hortons coffee.
I have had some really bad situation. One time, they poured so much coffee that I was like, "What?" It was spilling all over, and then I'm like, "Oh, let me open the lid and spill some outside of my car."
It was too much.
It was so much.
It was just overflowing.
that-
fell on top of your
No,
lap.
it opened and it exploded in my car. That's how much. I don't know how they even got that much coffee in it.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
Like-
you should ask them how
They're
they
trying
did
to
that.
bless you up, bro.
Yeah, they're like,
This
yo,
boy
get
needs
the
some
extra coffee. He's about to eat some Caesar salads. This guy. Just to clear some. But it's fast food jobs aren't always easy. It's hard,
Dude, it's so fucking hard.
and it's annoying. What my biggest not pet peeve, but the thing that I hated doing was changing the oil on the fryers. That's the worst.
Sounds gross, bro.
Because you have to clean it, put it down, and
Yeah, man,
it's
I don't
dangerous.
Hear about that.
I had a mark that is finally leaving me like now after like 12 years. I don't know how long
You
it's
got
been.
burned by the
Yeah,
oil?
I got burned by the oil, and I had just a smudge that was good. But the good thing is I healed.
Nice. And finally.
But it took forever. It took years.
Dude, what's fucked up is you go to the front counter, and I love that. I love that all of these places have like a thing for dying children that you can donate. No tip jar. No tip jar. It's
I'm
like
a
these
dying
people
child.
are doing all this fucking hard work, and then
No
you
tips.
like to donate to the McDonald's hospital. You're like, well, I can't say no to that.
You find yourself tipping in that jar.
No,
often?
okay.
there's
To be
no
clear, I've
chance.
never given to the McDonald's hospital.
I used to give all those even at the grocery store, and now I stopped. When they say, "Do you want?" I go, "No."
Yeah, no,
No.
of course not, dude.
Fuck you. I know this is not going to those kids.
You know what the whole point of that is, by the way? I found out why companies do that.
Taxes.
No, yeah, what they'll do is they'll declare that as losses.
How's that a loss?
No,
'Cause
that
they-
can't be.
Because
How's that a loss? I just give you extra money.
There's like a workaround. What they do is they when they take that money and they put in like the taxes, they consider it like a loss. So if they collect like $5 million in the year, they'll put like negative like five. Oh, we spent $5 million for a charity, but it was all money that got given.
But how is that a loss if that's money?
It's
That's
the
just extra
customer.
money.
That sounds like bullshit.
Hold
That
on.
sounds like
But I will.
no.
but-
What you're talking
what-
about is if a company gives to charity,
Hold on,
not the
bro.
extra deuce.
Hold
But,
on,
what is fucked up is that, yeah, dude, all of these corporations should just be donating their own fucking money. It doesn't
Yeah,
make any
yeah.
sense that some asshole has to come in and give money to the charity. Like,
Dude,
you
I had
fucking
trouble
did the work.
affording this head of lettuce.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's so expensive.
God damn.
Dude, everything is so pricey now.
Fucked up.
What are
Yeah,
these?
it's
What are
scary.
they called? These
Charities. What are these called? These fucking poors.
Companies that collect money
I
for
literally wrote it to
charities
Google
counted.
companies that collect
That's
money for the
lost.
poor.
Holy shit.
Okay, that's a charitable donation. Again, you're not understanding. We already told you this.
I don't know what we're gonna find here.
So Poseidon, when you give, you could declare as a loss if you're giving to a charity. You're allowed to declare as a loss. But what you're describing doesn't make any sense because this is extra money they took. It has nothing to do with their profits or it's just extra money, and then they're the middleman. They give it to the
Yeah, no, I believe
So it's not
that
a
the
real
money's
loss.
going to
It's
the
a loss,
charity.
but it's not a
just
real.
like-
It's not a real loss because it's not their money. It's your money.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but fuck, I remember.
You're misunderstanding. You're mixing two things at once.
I may have read something else.
Yeah, because yeah, charitable donation it does count as a you could put as a loss because you gave it there. It's just like if you buy equipment or anything, it's a loss.
I have a question.
Right.
What if you own a business
Yeah,
and then you pay yourself through donations?
how would you do that?
Are you just trying to get tax evasion? This is a tax evasion question.
That's a tax evasion question. But also, what's the charity? Like,
The charity of
you can't just call it a donation because you gave someone money.
Poseidon's
It's
erectile
be donated to
dysfunction
yeah,
charity.
Poseidon's broken heart donation.
Exactly.
That won't work.
Why not?
Because once they check that out, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, that's absurd. You owe us tax dollars."
His heart isn't broken.
Now, if you want to be a good person, if you want to be a good person and you go find a GoFundMe for kids fighting cancer and you're like, let me give money there, that you can argue
And
that's a
I'm the
charitable donation.
beneficiary.
Then no, because you're not a
Okay.
child with cancer. You're an adult that causes cancer
Damn, bro.
and AIDS.
Throw it in there.
Hey, that was back in the day, bro.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
HIV negative. Holy fuck. Say, what are you guys drinking?
Canadian Club.
Interesting.
That's my favorite.
Proud Canadian boys.
Yeah, big time.
I
Big
like it.
time, dude. They figured it out, man.
Yeah.
1980 or in 1849,
It's on the bottle.
That's on the bottle. What does it say?
Pulls it out of his jacket.
1858.
Nailed
That
it.
was a good year.
Does that say ISIS on it?
Where did you see that?
Oh, I saw 1858 like quickly. And I was like, this is ISIS? What the
is it?
fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, they've got you. Man.
Yeah, they got me, bro.
They've-
I was like, what the fuck?
You're seeing it now.
Yo, this is a hardcore bottle.
Oh, man.
There's tears in this motherfucker. Like, this is crazy. Yeah. You guys big drinkers?
That's you never want to admit to that.
You're a big drinker.
I like drinking. Yeah, it's a good time.
He drinks.
What a big drinker would say.
Oh, dude.
it
What is this? A podcast?
I drink
It's an intervention.
It's an intervention.
I drink a
bro.
bit. I
Holy
try
shit.
to. I don't like to drink when I go on stage.
Oh, me neither. I hate that shit.
I'll do it like when I've host the roast battles.
Yeah.
Then I'll drink because when I'm judging the roast battles.
Yeah, that's different. You're fucking around with the
fun.
boys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
roast battles at Third Floor are a good time.
It's a
man.
lot of fun, yeah.
dude, it
Some
was,
people are really
when
fucking
when you
good at
came
it.
late that night.
Yeah, the
whatever,
secret
a few
show.
weeks
That was a
back.
great night.
Dude, it was one of the better roasts I've seen there. It was like,
Sucks
it was
that I
a
missed the
really
roast.
good one.
It was like a really
one.
good
Yeah,
one.
you would have had a lot of fun. It was a good crowd, but also great comics and
Yeah.
really funny jokes. Dude, those roast battles are fun.
Yeah, a lot of people are unaware of what's going on at the third. There's a lot of
Dude,
fucking
third
fun
floor
shit.
is the spot.
Yeah.
I love third floor, dude.
We started getting like regulars on the secret shows, and they're just like, what
Who
the
come
fuck?
to every
That's
single
awesome.
one?
Yeah, who come to
There was a
and-
guy outside who was telling us about it. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
we were
love
talking to a guy who was saying, I love Pantelis.
Love come to the secret show.
because it's
And
nuts.
he was like, "Where is he, bro? Where is he?"
We were
And I'm
like-
dude,
we
actually,
were like, where is he? He was like, bro, he's at the
Star Wars.
Stormtroopers.
He knew that you were at the.
He knew where you were, and we were like,
Yeah, dude, a lot of
When's he
people.
coming?
Dude, and it's funny because every time I'll go on stage at the Stormtrooper thing, it's you'll have podcast fans that'll yell stuff out.
Oh, that's a reoccurring thing.
Dude, it's
Dude, I
8
thought it
shows
was
a week for 5
2-day
weeks.
I thought it was a 2-day
8
thing.
shows a week for 5 weeks.
five?
Yeah, they
8
sold over
shows a
15,000 tickets.
Holy
They're coming
fuck.
back to Montreal in
What
June.
kind of guys
so
go see
you've
that?
been.
It's
Wait,
fun.
Do any girls go to that?
A lot
No
of women,
way,
yeah. I think it might be
really?
mostly women.
Do you
yeah.
do all of them?
No way.
All of them, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Is it? What's that like?
It's fun. Like I know the crew now and shit.
But you're not doing stand up at that.
Well, I'm telling jokes. Like I'm going in between the acts. I'm
okay.
fucking
Oh,
around.
you're
with
hosting.
I'm hosting.
Okay.
I'm fucking around with them. And then at the end, I got to rap and sing. I got to rap and dance. Yeah, it's a whole
Rap
thing.
and sing? Rap and dance? Wait, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
What?
dude.
What do you mean? You're
People don't believe me. Yeah,
No, you don't rap.
You
How
have
I
a rap?
You rap? Can you spit some bars for us?
Is this wait? This is something that you have to do, right?
Yeah, that's the
It's
finale.
part of the contract.
Yeah,
Holy shit! I
Like,
would pay to
sounds
go
great.
see not even
Yeah,
the
some
women,
people
just
did
to
that.
see
Yeah,
Pantelis
some people lose their
rap.
minds. They're like, "What is
Holy
happening?
That's
Am I high right now? What am I seeing?" Yeah.
That's crazy.
You've heard about the Star Wars Christmas special?
Of course. I sometimes I'll ask like, "What's your favorite?" And
Okay.
people,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
some people will yell the Christmas special.
Do you
and
even
then
like Star
there's
Wars? Is like,
booze.
are you into that?
I'm not like the craziest fan, but I like Star Wars. I don't mind.
Okay.
Do you
I'm not-
like sci-fi in general, or?
Yeah, I like sci-fi if it's good, but I'm not like I'm not like a hardcore like.
Yeah.
Well, you know, this guy did
Sure.
this in episode. No, I don't know that shit.
Yeah.
You're not a nerd, bro.
Like you
I'm
watch,
a dork. No, I am a nerd. But,
You watch like the original movies and maybe the
yeah, I watched it.
prequels.
I think I've seen all the main. I haven't seen the side stuff, but I've seen all the main movies.
Right, like the 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes like I remember on Sunday I think that I pissed some people off, and then I had to be like, I'm fucking around, right?
Oh no.
Like, cause I said, cause there was a lot of couples, and I go, who are like and the couples were all in the front. It's like all fine. I go, okay, couples, and then I go, does any of you people do you play the video games, the Star Wars video games? And then there was a few claps, but they all came from the back.
Okay.
And I go, bro, we're like a religious cult. I go,
Yeah.
all the strong couples in the front, and we got the virgins in the back. And they go, oh, and then I go, I'm fucking around. I like the games too. We're having fun. And then they started, then they started to calm down. They're like, okay.
Yeah. You're at a Star Wars
Yeah.
burlesque
You
show.
are.
That's what I said.
Yeah, like,
Like, we got a Star Wars.
simmer down
Bro, you're
in the
dressed like
back.
Chewbacca. Calm down. Like, but a lot of it's fun seeing fans from the podcast that don't know that I'm going to be there, or the French cast or the Pantelis podcast, who lose their minds. There was one guy in the front. Bro, he's the first guy I see.
they're there for Star Wars.
They're for Star Wars,
Oh,
and
that's
then
funny.
like a guy, I came out of the curtain. He's like, "What?" He's like, "Oh, French cast!" He's screaming. He's going crazy. And every night, there's someone who's gonna yell, "Poseidon, Mike!" Like they're
Oh,
gonna
wow.
yell
Oh, that's
references to any of the
cool.
podcasts
Yeah,
I do,
yeah.
and it always makes me laugh.
That's
because it's
fucking
every night.
That's great.
It shows that at least culturally in Montreal, we're having an impact. Like people
Sure.
know what we're up
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
So
At
that's
the
always
Star
cool.
Wars
At the
convention.
Star Wars stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
And then yesterday at the bordel, I noticed a guy in front with his girlfriend. I go on stage and the guy's losing his mind with his girlfriend. And he's like, and I heard him say Star Wars. So this guy, it's funny because he saw me at the Star Wars thing,
wow.
went to the
Yeah,
bordel.
yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
this motherfucker's back.
That's funny.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
Yeah.
That's
So,
great.
yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
Is that Anthony Cumia on your book?
Yeah. It's I had this from when we were.
And Artie Lang.
Yeah,
oh
the-
yeah, they
the
had a show
AA
together
yeah.
for a while.
That's how long I've had this book. And I haven't
it's a
written it in forever.
notebook?
It's a note tender. Dude, I've had this goddamn
Is that an old joke?
offensive jokes. Kids making phones are busy finishing up the orders. Oh yeah, when people used to get mad at a kid's joke that I had, that was a tag. What else do I have here? Colonoscopy. Oh fuck, a Dunga. I forgot about all this stuff.
Dude, wait, why do you have an Artie Lang, Anthony Cumia notebook?
Well, it's not an official notebook. It's my notebook, but the
it's just
sticker,
a sticker.
is from
Gotcha.
there because,
Okay, yeah.
well, when we were on Compound, that's where Two Drink Minimum started, right? We were on Compound Media.
Okay.
So we'd go down, we'd do their shows and stuff.
Oh, you would do their shows?
Yeah, we
Oh,
go to
that's
New York all the
awesome,
time.
yeah.
So I have all kinds. I got Kumia's book. I used to have a lot of AA stickers. Like we used to just
That's pretty
used
cool.
to give us merch and shit.
Wow.
No.
Damn.
Yeah, that's another weird thing is thinking about that. Guido Grasso used to bring it up a lot. How like you go from fans of that world
Yeah.
to then being part of that universe is
That's
strange.
gotta be really cool.
Yeah, it was overwhelming in the beginning, and then you just became they just became
Became
your
normal.
friends. Yeah, and
Okay.
yeah, but at first it was kind of weird. Like thinking about it, you're like, this is what a strange life.
Sure.
It's very. I even have a photo. There's a photo someone had. I don't know where I saved it, bro. They sent it years ago. I had posted a photo. Someone found it on my Instagram, just for laughs. Maybe 2013, maybe 2011. Bobby Kelly. I went to watch him on a show. I had no beard, nothing, just smiling, just a regular dude. And it's me and him smiling. He's
Nice.
fat Bobby Kelly at the time. And then so that's the top photo, and the bottom photo is like 10 years later. And it's me and Bob Kelly on the Anthony Cumia show, just laughing. He's smacking me in the back or whatever, just for shooting shit. And then and that I remember I was like, oh fuck, that is strange. That is very
That's
fucking
pretty cool,
strange.
dude. That's
Yeah.
a cool one, man.
There's a photo of me before doing stand up,
Sure.
and then and then he was like Robert Kelly, who I always liked. And he has a joke that dude, this had scared the shit out of me. We're doing Two Drink Minimum live. And he starts talking about a story about dudes in prison sucking dicks for cigarettes, which was my closer. And I was like, is he fucking with me right now? Is he saying this? Because I had said it last night at Plaza Art Mike show. And then I remember telling Alec, is he fucking with me? Is that like, she's like, no, you idiots. Because you both grew up in that kind of like environment of juvenile delinquents. He goes, so that he guaranteed his friends did the same shit your stupid friends did in prison. It's like, it's not gay, you know, all that shit. He goes, that's why. But I remember I was like, is he trying to, he's like, no, he's not fucking with you. Like, it's, that's how you get. I remember
just on the same wavelength.
Yeah, exactly. But I remember being like, "What the fuck, bro? Why did he do my closer?" Like that's. I thought he was just trying to bust my balls, and she's like, "No, you moron." She goes, "It's
great."
Yeah, and then the more I would talk to him and listen to him, he grew up in Boston, but it was the same type of delinquents, juvie, all that stuff. So it was like a similar type of childhood shit. So I was like, okay, that makes way more sense. Yeah. That's why I like him. That's why he
Sure.
that's why we'd get along because we grew up with all these delinquents.
Similar upbringing.
Yeah, that's why. But at first I was like, yo, is this like a shot at me? Like, fuck you, I just did this. What closer he did yesterday, I just fuck on this podcast. Like, fuck this guy. Yeah. And then she's like,
fair.
because I thought it was, and then she's like, no, he didn't even come watch like Mike's show. He doesn't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's just clearly you have friends that won't admit they're gay. You both have friends that don't admit they're gay. I remember it scared the shit out of me. I like him. But there's a lot of shit like that happened. Yeah, at that time when Mike had brought me on board and we were doing 2 drink minimum and we we're going to New York, I was meeting a lot of people that I would look up to.
That's very cool.
Very
That's
surreal.
Gonna be crazy meeting those people. So you met Artie?
No, Artie, when we went to do AA, it was right before they split and it became Anthony Covisho.
Okay.
He didn't show up. There was a lot of shows where he would just call in sick.
Right.
That was part of the problem.
Sure.
And that was one of those shows.
Yeah, makes sense.
And but I didn't care because I got a good joke off that day. So that's when I got like the Compound Media fans that hated me. That's when I got them on board. They just hated me by picture. They didn't know who I was. Like today we have Pantelis, and I'm like, who the fuck is Pantelis? I got a lot of who's this fag? I got a lot of that.
Sure.
And then Mike's like, don't reply to anyone. Just they haven't seen you. You don't know who the fuck you are. You're just some random comic.
Yeah, you're just
be
that
you
fag.
on the show.
Yeah.
And then the joke that won them over was a joke that made Anthony laugh. And he's like, oh, you're going to fit right in here. And it was a joke about the kids in Florida. Remember after there was a big school shooting in Florida? Parkland, maybe? I don't remember. And the kids that were always on the media talking about it, now they're like famous.
Yeah.
And one of them was really annoying because she kept talking about how they bullied the shooter.
What?
Yeah. It's like, but he deserved it. And I go, oh, this bitch is like, she became really annoying. It's like, you can't say that. You can't say that.
Oh, before he did this.
Before he did it. Yeah. He was a fucking loser. It's like, you can't say that because now you're kind of giving credence to. Anyways.
Right.
So I remember.
He did it. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
My joke was, it's the first time in history that you see a school shooting and you're like, fuck. He got the wrong ones. and everyone just broke down like, yo, this and it was early. It had just happened. Yeah. So that's when he's like, oh, you're going to fit right in. And that's when I kind of won them over. Like, okay, that's his type of humor.
Got you.
Because at first, like, who's this? And I was fucking big too. Like, who's this fat asshole? Why is he here?
Kevin, you didn't know that, dude. Pantelis used to be a big guy.
Really?
Still a big guy, but I was a way bigger guy.
No, you're not a big guy anymore.
Not a
dude.
big guy.
You're
Well, no,
insane.
you've seen me
guy.
back
Yeah,
in the day.
I remember back in the day.
I was my face was bloated, everything. I was 320 pounds.
Oh shit.
It's funny because I can't even imagine you like that.
It's
anymore.
nuts that I'll look at photos and I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta be careful what I eat now. I don't want to turn back into that because it was
fair.
because I looked swollen. Like when I look back at photos,
Bloated.
yeah, some people look good fat.
Mm.
That wasn't me, bro. I looked disgusting. Like it just didn't fit. And I'm still fat, but I'm not like.
Do you find it hard to maintain this, or?
So far, so good. So far, so good. It's been a couple of
it's
years.
been a few years.
Yeah. Wait. How long ago did you lose all the weight?
Has it been 2 years, Poseidon, where I really lost?
Yeah, about. You
About,
started
yeah.
losing
Two
a
or
lot
three.
during Mike's tour. I remember.
Yeah, during Mike's tour. That's when Mike noticed, yeah.
He kept
Okay.
noticing week after week.
I didn't notice anything. And then he's like, yo, can you weigh yourself? Because there's like, you're losing a lot of weight. I go, no, I got to lose some weight. He's like, no, can you weigh yourself? And I remember I was 320. And then I weighed myself and I was like 227 at the time.
Okay.
And he's like, dude, what the fuck? And I was like, I hadn't noticed. And Mike picked up on it. He's like, no, you are. But I had stopped eating sugar, stopped eating carbs. But I guess
You
because it was
didn't notice that
happening.
you lost 100 pounds.
No, because
Well,
I
you see the
didn't.
person.
Yeah, because it took like a year to lose it.
Okay.
So it was slow and I never felt like I had lost enough. I still have my gut and stuff.
Dude, but
So
that's the healthy way to do it.
that's the healthy way to do it. So that's why I kept it off.
And that's why, it's still
Yeah.
off.
That's why it's still off because I just changed the way I eat. It was more exercise helps a lot, but it's more what you eat.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's more what you eat. If you just change your diet,
Yeah.
after the first month or two, you start noticing, and then it's like butter. It's sugar and carbs, dude. That's it. That's all I cut off. I eat all kinds of meat. I still eat cheese. I cut off bread. I eat a lot of eggs, vegetables. You could still eat a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And you could also once in a while cheat. Is not once a week. Like it's longer than that. Like once in a while, I'll have ice cream. I'll have
Sure.
I'm not insane.
Yeah.
But I lost
that's
a lot of
good.
weight. But I was
Good for
swollen.
you, man. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, they hated me when I first got on there. They didn't know who the fuck I was. The hate lasted for like 18 hours or whatever since they put the photo up. No, I was just like, because I was new. I wasn't new on Twitter, but like I didn't have that many Twitter followers. Like I had like fucking 50 people following me, and then I have people that I don't, that I don't know calling me a fag. And I was like, what the, who the fuck? And then you want to reply. I'm like, don't reply. They don't know you. They're not, it's not about you as a person that they hate. Right. They saw a picture, a random name.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know who this guest is.
Who the fuck is this Greek moron? Why is he on my show?
Sure.
And then it's like, just wait. And Mike was right. He's like, just do your thing, and then they're going to like you. And then they're like, okay, he's a comic. He makes dark jokes. He's not a pussy. Right. I'm like, okay, now we like him. But they're just very aggressive at first. Yeah. And then I got a lot of fans through that. And I started to really like that, like the tri-state area type of fans. Because that's what my comedy, I was always influenced by New York. So my comedy's more like them. It's not a Montreal type of comedy. So I had trouble fitting in, like, where am I? What's the deal with Tim Hortons? Remember early on, that's what they, remember when you started? Sure. Remember seeing that shit a lot? It was like weird Canadian humor. And I can't, if you don't know what it is, I can't describe it to you. Okay. Like you have to be a comic that's seen it and you're like, yeah, I know what the fuck that is. Canadian humor. Yeah, like you don't do Canadian humor at all. You don't do that fucking. I
actively try not to.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's it's a weird thing. You see it and you're like, why is this Canadian comedy when there's so many good Canadian comics that don't do this shit that became famous?
Right.
But
why are they doing this?
People that do this.
There's a lot of people that, and it's fucking, it's strange to watch. It feels forced. It feels hokey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not even hacky. It just feels hokey.
Yeah, hokey is
like
a good.
Well, it's not some jokes are smart, but they're just hokey.
Yeah. It's too specific maybe, or
it's very, very strange. And anyway, so I was very like scared that I was going to turn into that because I thought like that's just an evolution, but it's not. It's just you have your sense of humor. You just need to find your crowd so that they could nurture you and you could grow.
Yeah.
That's what it takes. Is once you find your voice, it's finding the people that
like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Are crowds easier or harder in Montreal?
I always hear that they're harder.
They're harder, and you become way better. You become way like when I go to the States. There's a lot of times people are like, yo, you fucking crushed. I'm like, no, I didn't. Like I know when I crushed, that wasn't a crush. It just seems that way because I was, like I had a decent set, but because I perform in front of so many people that are just not fun.
You've eaten it so many times here
you
in
know
Montreal.
how to navigate it. Yeah. But
okay.
No.
No, I like hearing that.
Yeah, but in French, best crowds, best audiences.
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit, dude. Holy shit.
Bordel,
we gotta start translating jokes.
Dude, it's so much fun.
Bordel is electric, dude.
Bordel's the place.
Really?
Even in English, dude. It's crazy.
Man. Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But because you have a lot of spillover from the French side.
Exactly.
Who they understand English and they're they're on board for everything. There's very rarely like
you can't go there.
Yeah.
No, they're like, all right, I like this guy's going somewhere I never heard. Let's go.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Child atrocities. Let's hear it. Like it's so much fun because they understand the art form, so they know that if he's bringing this as a premise, there's gonna be a fun punchline. He's not just trying to talk about terrorism. Like, I'm at a comedy show.
Promote terrorism.
Yeah, I'm at a comedy show. I get the context of where I'm at. In English, sometimes people don't get the context.
I did a show the other week. I don't feel like I'm a controversial comedian.
No, but you're a great one.
Well, thank you. Stop. Dude, I brought up Hitler. I was just trying to work on a bit.
As one would, right?
Yes.
Dude, an audience member goes, "Where are you going with this?" Like
just shut the fuck up.
I was like, "What? Where do you think I'm going with this? You think I'm going to be like, actually, he was a great like? No, of course.
You guys ever hear him actually?
It's not where I'm going. It's where you're going with this Jew. Get on the train." Like he's like,
it's just like, what do you? Come on, I don't know.
I love that they actively ask that. Like, yeah, where are you going with this? Shut the fuck up.
God damn, that's brutal though to hear mid joke.
Could have answered to your mom's house. Where she appreciates my humor.
My Hitler jokes.
Your mom loves my Hitler jokes. Dude.
Yeah, your mother.
Like, clearly, I'm about to make fun of Hitler. Like, there's not. I don't know.
Look, what I'm trying to say is, if someone's got a good idea, we gotta acknowledge it. We gotta acknowledge it. You know,
he was a great public speaker. Guys.
Great public speaker.
Jesus Christ.
Knew how to rock a cape. What? Also was trying to save the world from these fucking. You go crazy.
Man,
Like, Jesus Christ. I'm waiting for the punchline. This is just going crazy right now. This is just.
He's really ranting about him. When to go?
He just stopped making jokes. Like, the thing is, the problem with these gypsies and these Jews is that, he's just going crazy. Now, no one does that. No one does that enough.
Enough.
No one does. No one talks about
I think it's just the right amount.
Appreciating.
Yeah, they don't appreciate when someone's got an innovative idea. It's always controversial. You got to be controversial and progressive. That's how we move forward. Speaking of Hitler, 420. Why is Hitler's birthday the day that everyone wants to celebrate and get high? I never understood that.
Dude, we had a crazy 420.
We were on Mount Royal on 420.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we were.
Most
handing
people
out,
were.
No, but we were handing
handing
out. We weren't
flyers.
smoking weed. Like I don't really.
Oh, you were
smoke
hanging
weed.
out for the
We
show.
were handing
You-
out flyers
We were
for
handing out
Pussy
flyers
Patrol.
to stoners.
And
It worked.
yeah,
Dude, we
some
had a
people-
few comments on the episode that, hey, yeah, you guys gave me a flyer, did not disappoint.
Oh, nice.
All right, if we got one person,
It worked. It was worth it.
I like that kind of guerrilla marketing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Zach
we're-
Kick's idea. We gotta.
It was
Zach
Zach Kick's
Kick's
idea.
idea. Yeah, and then
Yeah, dude, Zach's a gem, dude. He's so great at promoting shit.
he was
dude.
promoting our shit because we released on 420, and then Vance had his show on 420.
On
He
his
was
special.
His stories were like Pussy Patrol Vance, Pussy Patrol Vance.
Yeah,
like
it's
he was
great, dude.
promoting.
He's
both.
the best.
He's the best.
He's the best.
the
We're
nicest
not
guy.
paying him.
No, he's just a really nice guy, man.
That
But-
Vance show is crazy too.
He's the kind of guy you want walking up to strangers and be like, hey, man, you want to see a show? He's the kind of guy.
Because he's opening his jacket, like,
Yeah. He's like, I got some. Whoa, hold on, buddy. I'll take a Polaroid of you. Hold on. I got this.
dude,
Yeah,
he
no-
sold all his
Yeah, he
Polaroids.
sold a ton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good.
did a great job.
But the Vance show
was
was
questioning himself.
Crazy. It
Vance
was like
show
it
was
was
very
good.
interesting.
Everyone did good, but I was recording it and Quinn was recording
Kevin
it.
got high.
And I don't
by
smoke much
mistake.
weed, but like
Oh, you
there's-
got high through association.
Yeah, no, it's a small room, the art loft, and like just like there was a woman in the crowd with
Holding the camera, he's
long-
like,
By the end of it, we're outside. I'm like, I feel like butter. This is crazy. I've not been this high since high school.
When,
and then
uh,
that was before the 10 o'clock show, and I was like, I have to go back up there.
Yeah.
Buckle up. Here
all
we
again.
go.
Dude,
I was
when
stoned
I
by the
got
end of it,
home,
man.
it was only like a day or two later, I opened up my camera bag. I was with my girlfriend, and literally I opened up the bag, and it was like, whoa. It fucking, dude, I would bring my camera up to my nose. And I didn't know that your fucking camera could smell like anything.
Yeah, dude, weed goes everywhere.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
It was a fun show, though.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Every comedian was there.
Everybody did, yeah, dude. Every comedian in Montreal was there. It was like a comedy crack house. Dude.
It was
Every
crazy.
corner you turned, there was just some fucking comic. Like
Doing heroin.
they couldn't fit all in the room, so they were all just spread out
Spread
through the
into the
hallways.
hallway.
It was like,
It was crazy.
you know, good for Vance.
It
dude.
went
Clearly,
late, too. I think
clearly
the
he's
last
got a lot of
show-
friends. It was
Last
very
show
nice.
ended late, too.
It was fucking late. Yeah, it was a good time though. It was
I
a lot
like
of
it.
fun. Yeah, good for Vance.
I like everyone's doing
hope
shit.
that turns out.
We're doing
Yeah,
things.
for sure, dude.
Not everyone, but a lot of us are doing shit.
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah. No, it is good.
The only person I want to see more of, Harrison.
Harris,
Can't
well,
get
dude,
enough-
he's
I
going
can't
to
get enough-
fucking- He's going to Halifax.
I
man.
can't
He's
get enough of Harrison. I only want to see more and more of him.
This hour has
I wish
20
he
Is that
wasn't
what
on a
he does?
shit show. He
22
deserves a
minutes.
better show than that.
You don't like
Yeah,
that
right.
show?
That show's been garbage for years.
What's
Abdul
his
Butt used to work
Canadian,
on that.
like, whatever.
They got rid of him after they asked him to go confront Bill Cosby,
What?
and then he did, and then they got mad at him. Like they're fucking idiots.
Yeah. Well, they want just like watered down, like whatever it's for old people
Yeah.
at this point, you know.
Harrison should be on a fucking big, like North
He
American
should
show.
do,
Harrison's
but
hilarious.
he's good. I think he has to get out of the city. He's
Yeah.
got to go to like New York.
He's gonna work his way up.
Yeah,
He's gonna do this, learn from it, and then move. He,
But
he
has-
deserves
he
to be
has.
in New York writing for like a big show.
sure.
He's so good.
Yeah, no, he is.
He's
Fucking funny.
one of our best.
Yeah, no, 100%.
You can't tell him that though. Doesn't
Can't tell
believe
him
it.
what?
You tell him that, and then he's like, yeah, I'm not. Well,
Oh,
shut
up.
the
He's
fuck
such
up.
a little bitch.
Fucking
dude.
smack you in your ginger
I hate
face.
that guy.
Jesus.
Because he's amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
God.
He's so funny.
He is
Everything
really
about him
fucking
is funny. He thinks funny and he acts funny.
And he looks funny.
Yeah, everything about it. He's just a funny fucking dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying
If
to
you,
think
if
of
you don't
last
like him,
song.
you don't like comedy, I think.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
pretty funny.
Yeah, I love him. I could see him in any room. It's a full room, not full room. But he's just killing it. He's just
Yeah.
there could be no one laughing. He'll laugh and he'll have a good time with you. He's the fucking
Sure.
greatest.
Yeah, there's a Norm Macdonald
Yeah.
quality there. Yeah.
And his tweets, good.
Yeah,
He's
he's
a-
good Twitter?
he's-
Okay, I'm gonna have
oh,
to check that out.
Dude, he's a
He's
monster
big
on Twitter. Big
Really?
monster on Twitter. Yeah.
he's
I'll have
like
to
he has
check
a
that out.
following on
Yeah,
Twitter.
yeah. He has the best observations
Crazy.
that everyone could relate to, and they're hilarious.
Mhm.
It's sort of like a lot of his stand-up is just like observations and
Yeah.
just slow it down.
Harrison Weinreb, if anyone's curious about which Harrison we're talking about,
Yes.
it's Harrison Weinreb. Yeah, the
is there
best.
another?
No. All right, boys. I thank you guys
Hey,
for
that
coming
was a
in.
lot of fun.
This was a
Links
good
are in the
time.
description to follow you
Pussy
guys
Patrol.
and to check out
Pussy
Pussy
Patrol.
Pussy
Patrol.
Patrol, 6 episodes.
Woo. Thank you, boys.
Thank you very much.
We've built this prison cell, 'cause we can't trust ourselves. Critically ashamed.